What's good, everybody? We're gonna get this over. I ain't gonna be here too long. All right. I'm getting over a toothache. I've been in pain, and my toothache just started back up. So I just took some 4 ibuprofen. So I'm just waiting for it to kick in. So y'all gotta bear with me. Like this whole side is hurting right now. But for those who's coming in here, please make sure you share real quick. For those that's coming in here, please share. Please share. Woo, my head hurting. So I've been seeing, like we all been seeing, that these Hispanics is somehow targeting us as if we are the problem. And we're gonna go through a lot of videos. I'm gonna make this a real short live, but I ain't gonna be doing too much talking. And I would love to open the floor if anybody have any thoughts. Now, let me just say this as a disclaimer: this live is not to again. I said this before. This is not the rubbing in your face. I'm not coming from that. I'm just coming from a understanding, and the reality has shown us throughout history that y'all really don't fuck with us. So what if the roles were reversed? What if it was the Black Americans that they was rounding up? Would have y'all been on the front lines for us? Now we really have to not we, y'all, the non-FBA people, y'all have to really collect your thoughts and really let it marinate on why we are delineating and letting y'all hold y'all own nuts now. If the roles were reversed, y'all would have been on the front lines fighting for us? Or would y'all have been happy to let those Negroes go? And 9 times out of 10, as always, we are left out to dry by ourselves. So we're going to get into a little bit of history. Everybody just please, again, hit that like button and please share. And please forgive me in advance because I out of nowhere, I just have a toothache. I had it since yesterday. So, and it just came back right before I went live. So I'm still feeling kind of crazy. Like all this is hurting right now. So just please bear with me. If not, y'all know what to do. Kiss my ass. So, as we seeing things online, let me pull this up first. So this go back to 1966. Hold on, let me stop sharing this. Let me just get this one out the way first, right? Let me blow up my screen. Oh shit, the wrong one, sorry. Boom. All right, there we go. Oh, my head is killing me right now. It's my ibuprofen is gonna kick in soon. Whew, Lord have mercy. So this is a book written by Lauren Araza, The March for Others, The Black Freedom Struggle in the United Farm Workers. It's very short, but here's what it said. In 1966, members of the Student Nonviolent Coordination Committee and Black American, we know what it says, but we're going to differentiate and take out the African, no pun intended or pun intended, and Black American civil rights group with Southern roots, joined Cesar Chavez in the United Farm Workers Union on its 250-mile march from Delano to Sacramento, California, to protest the exploitation of agricultural workers. SNCC was not the only Black organization to support the UFW. Later on, the NAACP, the National Urban League, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and the Black Panther Party backed United Farm Workers, UWF, United Farm Workers, strikes and boycotts against California agribusiness throughout the late 60s and early 70s. So that's just one of many, right? So even in the mix, that was in 1966. Malcolm Malcolm X just got murdered the year before, February 21st, 1966. February 21st, 1965, excuse me. We still in the midst of civil rights. Martin Luther King didn't get killed until 68. So this is at its apex of the civil rights movement. So while we going through our own stuff, we even started marching for you to help y'all go against this system to get treated equally and get paid equally by doing this agricultural work. We have always been on the front lines for other people. Am I correct? I'm sure that you understand that. So we're gonna go to some videos too. And y'all heard of what's his name? Felix Terragina of the LULAC, League of United Latin American Citizens. He was the president. He went on to say to let the Negro fight his own battles. I don't want to ally with him. Matter of fact, I'll pull that up. No, we know, say less. We already know. But again, please do me a favor. Please make sure y'all share, man. All right? I'm not going to talk y'all head off. Let's get right into it, right? So these are the guys. I know y'all seen this already. But for those who haven't, there's always somebody who didn't, right? I'm blowing up the wrong one. All right, so these two individuals are, I'm just learning this a little while ago. So here's their quotes. We are not and have never been a civil rights organization. Personally, I hate the word. Hector Garcia, founder of the American GI Forum. Then we have John J. Herrera, the LULAC president. Latin Americans of Mexican descent belong to the Caucasian race and therefore white. And the one that I just read, Felix Terragina, however you want to pronounce it, let the Negro fight his own battles. His problems are not mine. I don't want to ally with him. I know Negroes aren't getting their full share of democracy, but frankly, I'm prejudiced against Negroes, and I do not believe they are entitled to everything we got. Now, I looked this up. Let me just share this too, because I want to get this all out the way, right? I found this book of LULAC. And hopefully I don't, because I know I got some highlights in it. It probably disappeared. But when I read some of this, let me see if one of these things is highlighted. Because I was skimming, because I was actually trying to find the quote from Felix Terragina, whatever the hell. And blacks was mentioned in here, but one thing I peeped. Hopefully, my highlight thing will come up. If it did, I don't have time to skim through it again. It seemed like they was jealous of our movement. The Mexican school was usually a little shack between the black and white schools. They were worse than the black school, and the black schools were supposed to be bad. That's not even just a part of the jealousy and the envy, because they feel like they were better than blacks at that time when segregation was at its height. It's another quote. Let me try to remember off top. I can't remember because I was looking at it a lot, but those are one of the quotes. Hopefully, let me skim up again because I know hopefully it didn't erase the highlight. Let me just skimmed it. Y'all need to read this. This is basically their history and basically trying to show America basically the same movement as the NAACP, but from what I was seeing, like they literally is jealous of the black American the small tangibles that they are getting You know what I mean? In the schooling system, because the blacks had their own schools. They was being taught by their own black teachers. As you just seen that he said that the black schools were supposed to be bad and their school was better than theirs. And you know that they already classify as white. So it has been a jealousy since then. And they didn't want to associate with them. These Mexican Americans, like we all know, classify themselves as white. We just seen the quotes from the presidents of the LULAC, League of United Latin American Citizens. You see it. They said it out their own mouth, and y'all could find that on your own. Matter of fact, I'll put the link in the chat so y'all can do your own due diligence. Let me just do this. All right, I'll put the link in the chat, and y'all can look through it. All right, here's the link right here. Here's the link. Y'all check that out for yourself. Do a good job, and get back to me later. Mike Larry, that's their issue, not mine. Look, absolutely. Listen, I agree. Then let's get right to it. Goddammit. Let's get to the videos. And what I don't like about, for some reason, on Twitter, it lags. For some reason. But these are the people that have been against black people from the word go. And again, I hate to keep pushing it and keep saying it. It's the mindset. And now they're trying to make us feel some kind of way because they are being taken back. Oh yeah. Colombia. Oh, I'm gonna find that the Colombian president, because Mexico and they refuse to let them bring the illegals back and things of that nature. You see how they dump all their criminals here? You see, it's almost like in Miami. Real quick. Just like in Miami, cocaine cowboys era, and they Little Havana and all that in Cuba, they dumped all of their criminals in Florida, all of the criminals, and that's what they did in Mexico. That's what they did in Venezuela. They dumped in other countries. They dumped their criminal, their downtrodden, the mentally disabled people. They dumped them in America. And we supposed to just be happy with that. They up there. There's a dude that raped. He was a Venezuelan, I believe. He was locked up already for some felony acts. They didn't get send him to ICE and get him deported. They let him out, and he wound up killing I think a 4-year-old black girl. Recently, literally recently, weeks ago, maybe a month or so, but still very recently. And we don't supposed to be outraged. Y'all got to come here illegally. You think we're going to just sit up here and support people that came in illegally that's going to come and look down on us, hurt our people, rape and kill and assault our people, run up in cribs, taking buildings over, all types of things that y'all expect us to be cool with y'all niggas? And then they trying to make us feel like, what's that say? Facts, that's what the Scarface movie, yes, exactly. And listen, I really want to say a lot, but I don't want to seem like I'm being hateful. I'm just saying you're getting a taste of your own medicine. We've been trying to warn y'all for a long time on what we dealing with, or what y'all dealing with. Y'all come to our land. We trying to give y'all the heads up, like, yo, y'all keep talking about that. We blaming the white man for this, blaming the white man for that. We just begging and we the shit that they say. And we trying to give you the heads up on what's before you. Don't go down that hill. Don't go there. There's trouble over there. And y'all want to go anyway because you want to be just like them. And you come back bruised and shit. And then you want us to help y'all. No, we told y'all what it was. Y'all told us that we was complaining too much. Y'all need to lift yourself up by your bootstraps. All this stuff. Y'all saying the same rhetoric that these Anglos and other people have been regurgitating for many, many years. And we are the literal heartbeat of this. I want to say the planet, but we talking about America right now. We are the true Americans, non-immigrant civilization or nation. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. Let's get back to it. All right, because I'll be here all fucking night. and I got a headache. My shit is really hurting. Let's go to the
If you hate
plain
immigrants and you're
lady.
for the mass
Oh, I can't wait
deportations,
to
hate
address
them all
this.
the way. Stay out of beautiful beaches, retire in your own country. I never want to see you go to another Mexican restaurant to order enchiladas. If you hate immigrants and you're for the mass deportations, hate them all the way. Stay out of beautiful Mexico, stay out of the beautiful beaches, retire in your own country. I never want to see you go to another Mexican restaurant to order enchiladas, burritos, tacos, margaritas, none of that. You're not even allowed to have Taco Bell, even though that's a knockoff version of Mexican food. Never touch another bottle or shot of tequila in your life ever again. Don't go visit beautiful Mexico, day out of Tulum, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, all of those. Go visit Nebraska, go visit Kansas, stay out of beautiful Mexico, go visit the red states that you love so much. Clean your own house and mow your own lawn. Get in the field and start picking fruit. Go build the houses and I want to see you pop them up quick. No more listening to salsa, merengue, bachata, reggaeton, cumbias, none of that. Listen to
We don't even listen to that shit. We don't. So I'm trying to figure out who. Doesn't this sound familiar? Doesn't it sound like what black people say to other people? Take away black culture out of everybody's culture, black American culture. Excuse me, in its totality. In its totality. Stop using the cell phones because we created it. That's our culture. Potato chips, put the shit back. Home security system, put it back. Refrigeration, please stop it. Radiators to keep your ass warm. Please, see, people think we'll talk about hip hop. No, we created so much. Put it away. Should we go down the list? Y'all remember I ended my live with the creations of Black Americans in America. Post-slavery, literally, during, and literally after 1865. So it's a lot. Stop the video games because we created that. Yes, it's been innovated more through other cultures, Japan and shit like that, but we literally were the prototype. It's y'all can put everything else in the chat what we created that they all need to give away because I can't even see myself, but I don't look. I eat Taco Bell some of the times, but I'm not going to Cabo because I'm already seeing my motherfuckers get kidnapped. So me personally, I'm not going anyway. Sweetie, I don't even listen to reggaeton. I'm into. Let me give a side story. I'm into one club. I swear to God. Don't get mad, Jay. I got one story. We went to a reggaeton club in like 2001. Quick story. I think it was 2000. This was reggaeton was starting to pop, like was popping. It started gasolina. I think it was like 01. Me, Dell, Bamboo, the dude that I interviewed, that new Puff, that my guy. It was me, him, Jay from the 7th floor from Building 11, and we went to go chill with these girls. It was the Puerto Rican girl name was Jackie. She was fine and thick. We went to it was I didn't even really know what it was, but it was a reggaeton club. I forgot it was in Manhattan, Brooklyn. I really don't remember, but I do remember the girl Jackie, which was she wanted me, and it was a hotel, literally next door, and she pulled me, snatched me up, and took me in a room with her, and I'm on. Listen, man, I'm on top of her. I'm about to stick it in. The homie Jay bust down the door, like boom, like I thought it was police or ICE or some shit. ICE wasn't even invented in 2001. I thought they were about to deport my ass or something. Kick the door, boom, boom, boom. He ain't do nothing to me, but he was mad at her. I didn't know that was just shorty. But anyway, I'm sorry. Look, that just came to my mind. I'm sorry. It got nothing to do with the story, really, but the reggaeton made me think about it. But bitch, I don't listen to that. But shout out to my Hispanics though. Jay, if this story ever come across to you, you know I ain't lying. But I ain't hit it. I almost did. But she said she wasn't fucking with you. I didn't know. But let's continue, man. That's just real shit.
Your own music. You don't get to love the culture, but hate the people that created the culture. And if you're a Latino that hates immigrants and that is for the mass deportations, never in your life use that Latino card ever again, because you just use it when it benefits you. Call yourself a gringo. Act as white as you can. And let me know if they see you as one of them. Y viva Mexico, cabrón.
Ooh, that's too loud. Let's continue. And as far as, can I say this to my peoples real quick? Let me get this out the way. This because you know there's some saying like she just finished saying, who's gonna pick the fruit, who's gonna be doing the farming, who's going to do landscaping, who's gonna be the maids, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Of course we're gonna do it. There's a lot of black people who do a lot of landscape, especially in the South. A lot of them have basically lost a lot of business due to the influx or the hiring of immigrants. So a lot of the black people are going to work. And this is the thing, black people take those available jobs. Okay? So at the end of the day, that gives opportunity to go. If you do if you can do construction, help build houses, do so. They acting like houses wasn't built before they came here. So who you think built these houses, these skyscrapers, the White House, and all these other places before you even came here? We didn't start seeing houses built only when you got here. Like this the first time, like when y'all came here, that's when we seen house being built? No, shit was already being built and been built way before y'all started immigrating over here. So at the end of the day, that just leaves more of an opportunity for black people to do, for more black people to go for those jobs. Let's not get it twisted. There's a lot of black people who work. So I hate that narrative. I've been saying this for many years, for those who've been following me. And I hate the word follow, but the ones who've been rocking with me for years. I hate the narrative that black people don't work. Just because there's people in close proximity that you may know that don't want to work, that want to be on a corner all day smoking weed and sitting on the bench and all that shit, or just sitting in the house and playing games. It's a small demographic of that. And that's in every other culture too. So it's like, why we have to be the face of defeat or lazy? Why we have to be the face of that when that shit happens in every culture? There's a lot of black people who work, I know, and there's a lot of great black fathers I know personally. You understand what I'm saying? So I really hate that narrative, and we have to highlight the positive at all times, because I'm gonna keep saying it. And I took this quote from some viral video, but black American people, FBAs specifically, has a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, 365-day smear campaign. So when we come out the pussy, you don't even know me. It's always a misconception of what I'm gonna be when I grow up. Don't let these cops say hi to your little kids when they small, your little sons and all that shit. Hey, little man. I used to do that shit. I'm going on a little tangent. I don't care. When I was living in Jersey, when my son, the police trying to speak to my son, I pull him because he's nice when he's small. But once he get older, he's going to be considered as a threat to you. Don't be nice to my son because he's non-threatening at this point in time. My son is 13. I bet you he looks like a threat to other people. Always instill a lot of those things in their mind, and I know you do too. And one last thing. I was heading to New York. This when I'm in Jersey. I'm literally about to jump on the highway and go to Brooklyn. I had an appointment. So, and my son went with me everywhere. My son went with me. Y'all know my boy Amari was my shadow. I stopped at the gas station. I'm in Kearney, New Jersey. I stopped at the gas station, right? So I left my son in the truck. Had a truck at the time. I go inside the gas station to get $20 for the tolls, because I'm going across the Verrazano. So I'm gonna have to pay I think it was like $12 at the time, $12. So I'm gonna go to the ATM, take out $20. Boom. So as I'm going to the ATM, I see a police talking to my son. And my son, I think he was probably like maybe 6, 7. And my son always been sharp, articulate, speaking, and very cognitive at a young age. Like he was always sharp. Y'all know, for those who've been watching me, when my son be on my show, y'all know how smart that boy is. It was at the time. So I didn't pay no mind, but I'm cautious as I'm looking out the window as I'm, taking out $20. Boom. The cop walk away. All right, take my card out, take my receipt. And I walk to the car. My license was fucked up. So I should have went to him, but I didn't. So my son was just looking. I said, roll the window up. I get in the truck, right? And the police was just sitting there in his car. And I'm like, what did that cop ask you? White cop. He was like, he was asking for your name, daddy. I said, you gave him my name? He was like, yeah. And I got out the truck, and I just looked at him, man. But I did not want to go up to him because he would have ran my shit. I probably would have got locked up and missed my appointment. But anyway, I know that was all off the, you know what I mean? Anyway, as I talk, stories come. Kiss my ass. Let's continue. All right? Look, fuck that. We have to understand. It's not all of them, but it's a lot of them who feel this way, and that's in power to undermine the plight of black people. Fuck that guy. He's with the blacks. LA City Council President Nori Martinez.
We've been saying all along that the path to the White House ran through the Latino community. We've been saying all along that the path to the White House ran through the Latino community.
We've been saying this all along. The path to the White House is through the Latin community.
We've been saying all along that the path to the White House ran through the Latino community.
Ran through you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's continue. We got more. This was in 2004. This is not to throw anything in people's faces. None of that. This is just to show you a lot of things. Okay, people crying and all that stuff. The deportation is terrible. Don't forget that conference, that town hall meeting in Chicago with that guy, and I played this when this first went viral. We think of your jobs, you don't work, you lazy. He's probably the same motherfucker that's on that plane heading back, and that is great. This is not for all Latinos. This is for the majority of them. I'm gonna say it again. This is not for all of you. This is for the majority of you, and it's a big amount of y'all that don't like Black Americans. So we're just gonna keep that one. I'm not even gonna play that. Let's hear this.
Recipient here in Texas, and yesterday was horrible.
Damn, my teeth hurt.
The state of Texas is suing, saying that that is illegal and that we cause financial hardships to the state of Texas, and I don't understand how.
Hold on. Oh shit, let me go to my bookmarks. That's what I thought I was in my bookmarks this whole time. My bad. I thought I was in my bookmarks. Hold on. And for some reason, I don't know why this always does that. So we're gonna switch and go to TikTok as well. But I'm gonna scroll down.
Bye. Heard you got deported, dude. Bye.
Let's continue. All right, so this is the mass deportation, right?
Hay mucha migra y todos están cayendo. No les recomiendo cruzar porque hay un chingo de niños.
And this is the problem that Joe Biden caused. Now you see this is happening in Texas right now. Let me try to pause the music. I don't want no copyright, but as we see what's happening in Texas right now, right? And I can understand what they're doing. They standing up for their people, but you see how the protests and all that stuff that comes straight out the Black American civil rights movement. Even before that, our protests have been shown across the world. Everybody done patterned our movement. Everybody, y'all know the right to protest. Not saying there wasn't no Anglo protest against the Union or whatever that was going on with them. They had their own agenda for their white supremacist class. So it really don't count, and we don't count that. But we have been the antithesis, the prototype, the foundation of people who made the right to protest a phenomenon, a global epidemic. So what they're doing is an embodiment of what our people have been doing long before. We done laid the blueprint for everybody to do, to make their voice heard. We died for y'all to have the right to have those signs of protest and block the goddamn streets. Thank you, Black Americans. Thank you for your contributions. It says he just came to my mind. It's a guy named Cecil. You know, the guy that drink at the water fountain? Cecil, fuck your water fountain. I forgot his last name. His picture just came to my head. So one of our, and he's still alive, one of our living ancestors who paved the way. And he worked for Jet Magazine as a photographer, and John F. Kennedy made him be his personal photographer. So the guy that was drinking at the white only water fountain, that's Cecil, fuck your water fountain. I forgot his last name right now. One of ours. But let's continue. Now, what I want to say about this, salute to y'all doing that. But however, guess what? Guess what? You giving ICE more legal ways to lock all y'all motherfuckers up, so y'all can do that, and all y'all gonna get rounded up. So is this only gonna be a matter of time when they all start gathering their people? And can you know what they do? They make those calls, they strategize, they have their police and all them other ICE agents set up in different. They secure the perimeter. So it could be a whole bunch of y'all, but if y'all try to go that way, it's full of them up down there. You try to go this way, it's police over there too. You try to go that way, ICE is down there too. So y'all could do all of that, and they're gonna round all y'all ass up. Y'all just making it easy for them. But let's continue more, right? And again, this is not the rubbing in your face or anything like that. I'm not coming from that place, but you have to understand how the people feel. Now, I could go to the comments under these videos. In these videos, they are way more harsh than me. I'm being very PC because, again, I got a lot of love for my Hispanics, mostly Puerto Ricans. I don't know too many Mexicans, really. Like, I really don't. So I can really say the others. You know what I mean? The Hispanics that I got love for, that I fuck with. You know what I mean? But however, I'm always FBA first. So I'm going to rep mine first. So whether you like it or not, I'm going to hold my people down. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all did not listen to us. Y'all wasn't fuck with us. Y'all was here to replace us. So now you hold your own nuts. And we got bitch ass the rat bobblehead Sharpton out here having people and look, we still have black people that's willing to fight for y'all even now. You see that? It's just a lot of us on cold, but there's still some black people out there that's willing to fight for you. We've still been doing this shit for the longest, and none of y'all come to our rescue. You understand that? Even in the midst of us delineating, rightfully so, peep the turtleneck. But there's a small percentage. Even though we know this rat, this Sambo dancing coonery ass bobblehead Al Sharpton, nobody ain't really paying that nigga no mind. But there's still a small percentage that still want to fight for you. That's innate, morally conscious people that cares to fight for you, and y'all will come here and put y'all nose straight up in the air. This is what we have to deal with. So what you expect us to do? The majority is not fucking with you. Yeah, I know black. I know black. I'm Spanish. I'm Dominican. And I'm not just regurgitating what other people say. This is personally, as you know, like, yo, you black? No, I'm Dominican. No, I'm Jamaican. Like, but then y'all want us to help y'all, right? Why? Like, I just want to ask. I really want to ask. We need to really have a sit down. Like, why do you want us to help y'all? Because of what now? Wait, we should risk our lives, catch felonies to help you stay here when most of y'all is illegal? Can you tell me why again? Why should we? If it was us, y'all would have done the same thing? Just say right now they just wanted to take black Americans out of here and keep the illegals here. Would y'all would have risked your freedom? Or y'all would have turned a blind eye and be like, it ain't us. That's exactly what y'all would have done. So please, we are not feeling sorry or ashamed. Y'all, not even just y'all, but everybody got us to the point. We done reached the point where no more. How you want us to keep doing this for the next 200 years? To be everybody's stepper stool, everybody's crutch to lean on, everybody's mouthpiece? No. So we will get on those farms, and let's not forget there's still going to be some Hispanics here that's here legally that's still going to work at them farms. But if they want to protest like they did some years ago on the job, it's just coming to me now. Do y'all remember it was a construction job? This is like 5-6 years ago, maybe 5, maybe 4. And the black dude, he was on a forklift. He was showing how all like one Mexican guy got fired and all the Mexicans on the job walked off. Do y'all remember that? This is some years back. They got on code and walked out. We have to be on code and take advantage of these new opportunities. They don't want to work there? We will. Plain and simple. Problem solved. Put your pride in your pocket. Get out there. Problem solved. More opportunity. We just have to look at it like that. More opportunities. Go out and get that motherfucker. Okay? Let's continue.
I heard you've been looking for me.
Let's keep it moving.
Frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston, where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets for the day.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Right.
Within moments, the officers are on the move, with eyes on their first target.
Target vehicle coming out.
They quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder. And he has an Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
See that?
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Yo, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal
What's your
alien
name?
charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges.
Hold on, y'all. I think that's the end. Hold on. I'm trying to do something right now. Hold on 1 second in the back. Give me 1 second. But you see that, right? And this is not just for Latinos. This is for every other illegal immigrant This is for y'all, not just Hispanics. You seen this dude, huh?
Threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down it.
We done seen this already. But you see how y'all say all this stuff, but afraid to go home. A lot of these people are ashamed where they're from. Why don't you be proud like we are proud where we from? Before, we were trying to find our roots, like where we belong. We had our spell. That's why we was open arms to everybody. You my brother too. You black, you black, you black. Even when y'all didn't want to be black, we forced to label you black because we thought you were our brothers. You know? Yeah, Casanat, like how he dissed Black Americans. But if it wasn't for the things that the table that we laid for you, you would be in your town. Come on, I don't want to be vulgar like that. I don't want to say how you live in dilapidated shanty towns, no lights, no toilet system, walking on dirt all day, like looking. I don't want to go there. And I can. Y'all know I went there before, and it's been a while since I really went ham on y'all. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But you know, they are embarrassed of their own land. They listen. Jealous people is people who want what you have, and to have what you have and do better than you. Envious people don't want you to have it at all. They're both. A lot of them are both. So jealousy and envy, serious. We proud of our land, and we showing it more than ever now too. Especially we delineating from the African concept. We still got love for the Africans, but the concept is totally like we had our run for holding y'all up so high. We did enough for you already, and y'all still smacked us in the face. You kata, you nigga, no, smelling like hyena breath. Like, get the fuck up out of here. So I really have a disdain for a lot of Africans, not all. Because I'm cool with some. I know I keep repeating the same shit, but I have to. So y'all can understand it's just not some one-dimensional shit, whatever. But we did a lot for African people, man. A lot. But anyway, let's continue because there's still more. Y'all know I'll be talking my ass off. But anyway, everybody, please make sure that you hit the like button. If you new, I seen somebody earlier saying that they new to this channel, that they're a new subby. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you. Please make sure you share this live. Please make sure you hit the like button. All right. Please subscribe. Make sure you click on all for all notifications, and make sure you please follow me on TikTok. Please help me get those numbers up. I'm trying to reach 10,000. I'm almost there. 10,000 subscribers. I'll be there in like 18 more hundred subscribers. So followers. So please follow me on TikTok. But nevertheless, hold on. Now how's about how Afro-Asiatic West Africans call us non-Africans? Yeah, oh my dad's like, wait, hold on. Niggas Afro, what? Afro Dane dog? Do you want to get on? I'm gonna open the floor in a minute though. They disown us. Even Garfield said I was a hybrid on his live stream. You said that you are a I think you say you are you biracial. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with being biracial. At the end of the day, you know, to me, y'all own little culture because that's how y'all make it. But at the end of the day, we gotta watch out for those too. Because a lot of those will fake, they'll play both sides of the fence. Some will play like they black, especially if they could pass for white. They are good infiltrators. That's how Kemet fell through the hybrids. That's how Kemet or Egypt fell through the hybrids. They took on the colonizer side, their father side, and they ruled and did disparaging things to the native people of Kemet or Egypt, as we all know it to be. So we have to understand that vet who are around you. Just because they can say nigga and dancing and this, that, and I'm part of you too. Listen, history proves to us that black people are always the opposition to everybody. I don't care if you half black. Black American people are literally the enemy to everybody for some reason. History has proved we really had to vet people because they can cosplay, get information, and bring you down. Love comes in different creeds, shapes, and size, and colors. Granted, we may have some mixed breeds. It's all good. But we have to vet who we let around. That's all I'm saying. We have exactly. John Henrik Clark said it best, but he said African people as a global, but I'm just going to say Black Americans, FBAs, if you will. We have no friends. No friends, nowhere. We don't have no friends. We don't have friends. We don't have no friends. We just have appropriators. But we really don't have no friends. We got some that really loves us, the culture, but not really. No. If you classify yourself as white, what does that tell me? We have to, I'm good, fam. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all have to understand, it came to the point of this. Experience is the best teacher, not just because of what you say. History is the track record of who you are. Plain and simple, reality, not just by your personal feeling about this culture and these people, not just because of what you say. Reality shows. Reality. Not your reality. You could be one of the good ones, but in its totality, the grand scheme of things, we have no friends. And y'all can't get mad because now we finally understand. It took long enough, but it seemed like it's right on time. God may not be there when you want him, but he's always on time. We may not wake up when we ask for it, but we woke up on time. And that's just that. Sorry. Experience is the best teacher. That's all I could tell y'all. But let's continue. And I will open the floor. So if you would love to get on Negas and all that, please do. And it's all love. I would not try to make you feel any kind of way because I love my people regardless of who you are. But the truth has to be said. It has to be. We cannot try to make people feel comfortable to let a lie keep going and for us to keep the back door open for y'all to run up in our spot. Nah, we good, man. I'm all right. I'm all right with that at this point in time. And people, if people mad at that, then that's on you because we ain't losing sleep. We not.
To arrest 5 immigrants.
We saw a lot of these things. You see all that? And I'm not happy. But at some point, what you expect, see people making fun of this shit. You see that? When ICE comes to your job, you see that? We not doing that. Even though those are old videos, they just, y'all know what this was happening. Y'all seen this, but it wasn't for this reason. But see, you see that? People will be mad at that. Whose fault is that? It ain't Black Americans' fault, and that's the thing that bothers me. Let's listen to Shorty real quick.
Talking about how ICE seems to be targeting certain immigrants and not other immigrants. And I'm going to share with you what ethnic Black Americans were told and just share back with you what we were told by you. It seems like you're always the victim, we don't play the race card in America. We don't see color. And it just seems like if you just work hard and you're not a criminal, you'll be fine. So the victim card, it's, you guys are playing it a lot, talking about, they're coming to our schools and scaring our children and breaking up our families and stuff like that. But it's sounding like a victim, kind of victim thing, because there's a lot of Hispanic ICE agents, and the Secretary of State is Hispanic. So, I don't understand why you guys keep playing this victim card and this race card when we don't see color. I just think you need to work hard and maybe work on the criminalization in your group,
I really didn't listen to this to the first time right now. Don't that sound familiar though? I'm gonna try not to keep talking because I want to play a lot of videos that y'all probably saw and haven't, but most of y'all probably seen already. But it's good that us as a family and onlookers, we look at this together. But don't that sound familiar? Don't y'all tell us that? Don't y'all tell us that? That sounds so familiar. Black people, just work harder. Don't complain. Just work harder and stop killing each other. All the shit that y'all tell us. I want to replay it one more time. And this is not just for Hispanics. It's just for all of y'all. Excuse me. Pardon me.
I see people talking about how ICE seems to be targeting certain immigrants and not other immigrants. And I'm going to share with you what ethnic Black Americans were told and just share back with you what we were told by you. It seems like you're always the victim, we don't play the race card in America. We don't see color. And it just seems like if you just work hard and you're not a criminal, you'll be fine. So the victim card, it's, you guys are playing it a lot, talking about, they're coming to our schools and scaring our children and breaking up our families and stuff like that. But it's sounding like a victim, kind of victim thing, because there's a lot of Hispanic ICE agents, and the Secretary of State is Hispanic. So,
I don't
understand why you guys keep playing this victim card and this race card when we don't see color. I just think you need to work hard and, maybe work on the criminalization in your group, and just comply with the law.
I'm just going to keep scrolling. You see how for some reason, I didn't see it anywhere, but I had a feeling this was going to be the song, the Vanilla Ice Baby. I said it like last week. And they starting to use the song. Not saying I'm the one that started it, no, but I had a feeling that was gonna be the Deportation theme song. Ice Baby. It's kind of crazy. But again, I give them all the respect and all that stuff too. But watch, you're gonna hear that all of them getting rounded up too. Oh yeah, let me go to this is crazy. Dr. Phil.
Sarah.
Look at Dr. Phil.
What's your name?
Seda. Seda what? You have a person last name. Sarah. Seda Sam? Yes.
Where are you from?
Where I was born or where I'm from?
Where are you born?
Thailand.
You hear how you see the cadence of his voice? He don't even sound like he's from Thailand.
Deported before from the United States?
No.
Never been deported.
I've been in the system before.
Damn, that was today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
What have you been charged with?
Charged where?
Before?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna talk about lawyer.
Yeah. Are you a citizen?
My mom says it.
Your mother's a citizen?
Yes.
But you're not?
Nope.
But you've never been deported before?
You Dr. Phil. You look like Dr. Phil.
Yeah? How do you know me?
No, I seen Dr. Phil, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is an example of sanctuary cities, right? We got an illegal alien convicted of
Sex crimes with children. letting all these damn rapists come here. And we supposed to be happy for y'all to come here. So old. We're not even hearing. Hold on, man. We're not even hearing respectfully. We're not even hearing the Latinos saying, "Well, get the illegals out of here." The ones who's raping and pillaging the towns and doing all these crimes. You don't even hear them saying that. Y'all don't even hear them saying that. So we're supposed to be happy with these fucking delusional criminals that come here. They're raping, killing, robbing, shooting, and looting the towns. And that's who y'all proud of? Y'all proud of them. Y'all want them to stay. But why your country didn't want them to stay? Why they unlocked the doors to their jails and their asylums and their fucking mental institutions and sent their crazy ass over here? Oh, and the gangs, by the way, too. The MS-13s and all the mafia motherfuckers. They open the floodgates, and we supposed to be happy with that. Don't forget those black people that went the girl that went to get her butt lift, and one of her friends got murdered, and they had him on. It got kidnapped. They put him on the back of that damn truck. Remember that shit? That was 2 years ago. But let a whole bunch of black people go over there. Oh, a lot of them got kidnapped going to those Cabo villas and shit like that. Let a whole bunch of black people go over there. Man, they will get chopped up in so many fucking pieces. You said it best, Sasquatch. Trump applying that pressure. And that's what it is. I'm really holding my tongue. I'm really holding my tongue. But I'm just going to say and be PC. That's y'all fault. And we are not going to help and save you. Why? If y'all could give me a great explanation on why y'all targeting us anyway? Why y'all talking about us that we supposed to save you? Why? Because y'all know we the only people that will do so and that already did and had laid the blueprint for y'all. That's pretty much it. If we don't move, if we don't make noise, everybody's voices is unheard. We have to be the one that Pac was talking about. We want some food. Open the door. You see a whole bunch of food. We want some food. The next thing you know, we get to the point we got to pick the door open, the guns blasting, like Pac said. We the ones that's on the front lines. If we don't speak, everybody's voice is not going to be heard. It'll be heard, but it's going to be ignored, as you can see. So we are the go-to. Instead of going at them, they talking about us on these goddamn on these TikTok videos. Why you ain't talking about the Anglos? Why y'all talking about us? What did we do? What the fuck did we do? Did we sign the bill? No, we didn't. Let's continue, man. We still got more. I'm kind of well rested today too, so shit. Let me see how long I've been on here first. We're going to be here for 4 minutes. All right, going on an hour, 58 minutes. All right, we got some time.
Each successful deportation, they help facilitate of undocumented migrants. The funds would come from the General Assembly for the state treasurer to administer, and it would go into effect July 1st, 2025. DeSoto County District Attorney Matthew Barton announced the proposal.
Oh, shit. Let me show you this video. I forgot. Hold on, let me pull it up on my TikTok. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Come on, give me a second. All right, hold on. They paying $1,000 to help. That's some quick bread. Look, it is what it is. Everybody, please make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. Please get those numbers up. Let me reach that 10,000. Please follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna put the shit right in there right now. Y'all follow me, put it in the chat. Everybody click on that right now. Follow me on TikTok because I'm mainly on there. You get more progress on TikTok. I'm glad Donald Trump kept TikTok because Instagram and X, I don't know. I'm posting a lot on X now too. But y'all follow me, hit that link, follow me now, goddamn it. Follow me. If you haven't followed, please do now. It ain't gonna take you that much or that long. So check this out, goddamn it.
You said you want illegal immigrants. Yeah, I got something for you. I got 316 on the back of this bitch, and I got 20 up under this bitch. Check me out. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now. Man, we not playing with you. We on our way. Drop the ad and we coming to you. Hold up. They don't believe us. They don't believe us? Come on. I'm gonna take it again. They don't believe us. They up under this bitch and everything. I swear to God. They under this bitch like sardines. If you don't fucking believe us, check this out. We deep in this bitch, you hear me? Hey, what we say, baby? What we say? Just give us our money.
Not funny,
we
man.
Coming, drop the ad and we on our motherfucking way. Believe that.
Times.
Hey, hush that fucking noise before we get caught. Hey, hush that motherfucking noise, man. Oh, yeah. We not playing. Nigga, not playing, bitch. I need that money. You know what I'm saying? What's 750 times 336? What is it? Just give me my money.
Yo, I just did the calculation. That is 252 bands. First of all, these niggas is kidnappers. It's not funny. These niggas is straight kidnappers, man. They kidnap these motherfuckers, man. I swear to God, I'm not laughing at them being kidnapped. It's the point of, y'all know how it's kind of funny, but it's serious. These niggas, they're going to get locked up for that shit. I don't know if that's a skit, but it sounded real because the niggas say, give me my money. That's funny, man. But 336 times 750 is $252,000. Nigga. I think I'm working at the wrong job. Now, let me stop. Man, listen, I can get some snorkel boots, get an 18-wheeler. Now, let me stop. But somebody thinking about it. You see what this shit come to? See? And y'all gonna be hating on, mad at us. Nigga. Whew. Lord, I'm gonna play it one more again for those who just came in here. I'm gonna play it one more time. It's not a funny thing, but these niggas is going to hell for this.
You said you want illegal immigrants. Yeah, I got something for you. I got 316 on the back of this bitch, and I got 20 up under this bitch.
That nigga said
Check
20.
Shut the fuck up, man. We not playing with you. We on our way. Drop the ad and we coming to you. Hold up. They don't believe us. They don't believe us? Come on. I'm gonna take it again. They don't believe us. They up under this bitch and everything. I swear to God. They under this bitch like sardines. If you don't fucking believe us, check this out. We deep in this bitch, you hear me? Hey, what we say, baby? What we say? Just give us our money. We coming, drop the ad and we on our motherfucking way. Believe that. Hey, hush that fucking noise before we get caught. Hey, hush that motherfucking noise, man. Oh, yeah. We not playing. Nigga, not playing, bitch. I need that money. You know what I'm saying? What's 750 times 336? What is it? Just give me my money.
Yo, that's fucked up, son. Hunger Games for real, but check this one out. I hate when I don't know what's going on. I gotta refresh the screen. Hold on. Follow me on TikTok.
Good morning. What's up, everybody? Listen, I'm an immigrant myself, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. If you know somebody that that don't have.
Okay, we got some of y'all following. Thank you.
Y'all be safe, man. Call Nigerian, call everybody, man. Call all the island people, man. Do something because make the guy forgot everything, so you don't do it. But right now, y'all be safe out there. Go hide under the bed, man, because I'm telling y'all, it's not looking good for y'all. I'm saying the guy don't care if he had a baby here. If you don't have your stuff correct, he's going to send you back. So call the people, man, do the woo, man, do the voodoo, make him forget everything. You see what I'm saying? Do the woo, the woo. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all say, man, you know the guy's name, you know his address, you know his birthday, you got his picture, man. Do something. Talk to each other, the Asian, the African people, man. The island people in the talk to each other, man. Do something because y'all going down. Y'all go, if you want to marry, I don't know, man, 50K or 40K, because y'all going down. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to help y'all, man. Because today you have to stay under the bed high. If somebody knock on the door, run. You know what I'm saying? Go in your closet, something.
See that? Nigga want you to do voodoo. The nigga said do voodoo on these niggas. Voodoo, vadu. Listen, I am covered in the blood of Jesus. Okay? Jesus. Yes. And I'm covered by Allah. I'm covered by the Creator. I am well protected. Okay? But in my ancestors, that's right. And my brother, grandmother, and my mom. So I'm protected. But I'm just saying, 225. Hold on. I must have did it wrong. But it's a 252 over here. I did 336 times 750. It came up to 252,000. Maybe I did it wrong, but it came out right to me. Okay, Mike want to get his bounty. I'm not. Listen, man. Don't put me in it, man. I'm just a messenger. Don't kill him, niggas. Thank you for everybody that was followed me because it just popped up. Everybody, please, if you haven't followed me, please do it right now. Follow me on TikTok. Get those numbers up, please. But let's continue. Let's go back. Hold on. I'm bugging. Hold on. Let's go back. We got a lot to cover. Hold on. That nigga said, I'm a bounty hunter now. That's funny. See? All right. Let's continue on that. All right. So some of them leaving. Let me play this again. Oh yeah, it's muted here, but then it the audio comes on. So
them together in just those first few days of the Trump administration.
Migrants. Let's get out to NewsNation's Alex Cabriello, who is following this part of the story, joins us live here in Chicago. Alex, what else is Homan saying about raids in sanctuary cities?
Yeah, this was an exclusive opportunity between our very own Chris Cuomo and border czar Tom Homan. In it, he really was commending the hard work of Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. He also shared some hard numbers with News Nation. Let's take a look at them together. In just those first few days of the Trump administration, Homan says that ICE agents have arrested more than 1,300 undocumented immigrants, which includes more than 1,000 criminals. The other 300 or so are what he calls collateral damage, which means illegal aliens who may not be public safety threats, but were arrested nonetheless by being in proximity to their operations in those immigrant neighborhoods. These targeted ICE operations have been happening all across the country, including in many sanctuary cities. Homan says he hopes those cities begin to see the progress they're making and allow ICE agents into county jails to arrest those violent criminals and those public safety threats. He says that would reduce the collateral damage by ensuring they focus their arrests on men and women who have broken U.S. laws. Take a listen.
They're not letting us in the county jail because of sanctuary laws.
I'm not playing that whole thing, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. And you see what they're doing in Texas, boycotting and blocking off the street. They're going to be that collateral damage. Let's continue.
Put it on Chambly and Buford. They always be at the farmers market over there on the south side at the big farmers market. But Chambly, that's little Mexico, Chambly, Buford side, all that right there. Oh, they always be at the gas stations too. All the gas stations, QT, they be at the QT when you get off on
Hold on. Bitch, you got one eyelash on. You got a church fan on your eye.
Is that Turner Hill the one that's over
there? Nigga, I just peeped that and I watched this video like 10 times. If she blink fast enough, her ass gonna fly away.
By the Six Flags. What exit is that? Them all the Mexicans be outside. What Riverside Drive, like right before you get to
Yo, she is not playing. Y'all see the number on there? That shit kind of crazy. But see?
Bye.
Let's continue. Hold on. We got a lot more. Just hold on.
People who are going through these ICE raids. Because I distinctly remember when ethnic Black Americans were going through things, people of color kept saying that we need to stop being
I gotta pull these
victims,
videos up. I forgot
these
about that.
non-melanated people were nice to them. They don't know what we're talking about, and we're always being victims. So now I want you to take your own advice. You're not victims, and these people are nice to you. They're your friends, remember? Well, I don't want to hear any victim
Hold on, I'm
talk,
trying to pull up
for people who are going
these
through these
videos
ICE
on
raids,
YouTube. Give me a second.
because I distinctly remember when ethnic Black Americans were going through things, people of color kept saying that we need to stop being victims, that these non-melanated people were nice to them. They don't know what we're talking about, and we're always being victims. So now I want you to take your own advice. You're not victims, and these people are nice to you. They're your friends.
I got some videos. Y'all hold on.
Well, I don't want to hear any victim talk for people who are going through these ICE raids, because I distinctly remember when ethnic Black Americans were going through things, people of color.
I got something for y'all. Y'all hold on.
Oh,
I got some shit for y'all. Y'all just hold on tight. I got some videos that we definitely need to watch on YouTube. So I already got it queued up. Y'all just give me some time. I got you. All right. This is gonna be a learning lesson today. A learning lesson. And let me reiterate this. We are not and have never been a civil rights organization. Personally, I hate the word. Hector Garcia, founder of the American GI Forum. Latin Americans of Mexican descent belong to the Caucasian race and are therefore white. John Herrera Lulac, president, 1952. This is 3 years before Emmett Till was murdered. He was born in 1955. My mother was 5 years old at the time. God bless her soul. Let the Negro fight his own battles. His problems are not mine. I don't want to ally with him. Felix Terrena, Mexican American president of the LULAC, 1956 to 1960. And this is all in 1956. It's a year after Emmett Till died. Was horrifically murdered by grown men. I just showed y'all the book. Let me put the link back in there again. I need y'all to read this. Let me put the link to my what's the name again? Everybody, I seen a lot of y'all subscribe to me, follow me on TikTok. Thank y'all. Y'all did it immediately. Thank you. Please do it again. I put the link in there for those who haven't followed me. Please follow me on TikTok. I would gladly appreciate y'all. I need y'all to read this PDF. This is how the LULAC, League of United States of Latin American Citizens, got started. Y'all click that link. It's a PDF. Check that out. It's the history of them. And look, and when you read, we're not going to undermine their struggles and what they what happened to them, similar to the things that we was going on with during the civil rights and Jim Crow era. Okay. All along, they just wanted to be white. And we have to keep understanding this. Hold on. Before I go into anything further, again, I'm going to repeat the same shit. But when you repeat shit and it's repetitive, it gets embedded into the brain. What up, my nigga? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You my nigga. Yeah, you my nigga too, Hector. No pun intended. Or whatever Hispanic name from any Hispanic background. No pun intended. Not being very PC. Again, they classify themselves as white because they see themselves as white. They don't on that multiple choice on an application. They don't even hit Latina. Most of them don't. They go straight to white. Why is that? I'm not saying everybody has a disdain for our culture, but a lot of them do, and they just use it But when they classify themselves as white on that paper, it lets them know, regardless, I'm cool with you. I fuck with the culture, grew up in the culture. I still see myself over you, better than you, smarter than you. And it's an economical play. It ain't that fucking, it's not that complicated. If it's complicated to you, you're a fucking idiot. That's all I got to tell you. You're a fucking idiot if that is so complicated. It's not that complicated. Because it's in black and white. Fat Joe, the prime example. 6ix9ine is the prime example. So many is the homies that you know. Look at their ID. Hey, matter of fact, let's do this. Ask your Spanish friends. And let me see your ID, homie. Or just ask them, what do you classify yourself as? Just test. Just test it. Let me see your ID. Just do it in a swift way to see if you see that W. Damn, I left my wallet in there. But anyway, just see. And then just, no, do that, but just ask one of your homies, like just out of love, out of respect, smoke a blunt. Just ask and just be honest. Some will probably keep it real. Yo, homie, yo, what you classify yourself as? They may not know what classification mean. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying, just be more specific. On your ID, does it say W or L or B? Who knows if they classify themselves as black? I doubt it. But what does it say? You pick white? That's on your ID? Or what do you pick when you go for jobs? You put white or whatever? Just ask the question. Just ask. That is a mentality. FBA is the most privileged black on earth. Privilege. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, niggas? Because I can take that in both ways. We are not privileged. Everything that we have, we literally fought for. There's not one time Black Americans in America got a handout. I'm going to say it one more time. There's not one fucking time in America's history until this very second that Black Americans had things handed to them. Do not mention the welfare system because it wasn't built for us. It was a tactic for us, but it was for the welfare of the Anglo society. Somebody tell me something. We could get into that, but let's continue because we got more to go. Anyway, two people did a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, but I advise you to please do my Cash App, okay? And you damn right, I'm gonna put the link in there. Please make sure y'all donate because just say you send me, just hypothetically you send me $10 or $20 or $5 or $1 on super chat. Let's say $1. You know how much I'm gonna get out of that $1? 30 cents. You might as well keep the $1 in your pocket. You understand what I'm saying? $5, probably $1. So I never see the whole thing. So, and I'm so appreciative. I just want to let y'all know that. But I'm just saying, I'm about to put my link in it. Ooh, she got a nice camel toe print, and I need to get my little nasty thoughts together. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put the link in there right now. So it is what it is, and I appreciate you in advance. Okay, if you would like to show some love to the platform and don't kill nobody. So, but hold on, I'm getting my link and we're gonna continue because I have 3 videos on YouTube that we're gonna go into their history. Yes, we are, and I'm sorry, but not sorry, but it has to be done. So there is the link. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, sweetheart. But the link is right there. If you would love to show some love, please do. It ain't gonna kill you, baby. Donate to the cause, god damn it. And let me put my banner up too. Shit. All right, let's continue. let's continue. Let's go. As we can see, this has been going on for a long time. And let me say this one more time, because there's a lot of y'all that came in here that's new. There's a book called The March for Others. Matter of fact, let me just show it and we'll get back, because visual is more better than somebody just saying, right? Let me just share this for the new people that just came in here that didn't see this earlier in this broadcast. So it's a lot that Black people have done for the Latino community. The March for Others, the Black freedom struggle and the United Farm Workers. In 1966, let me see, y'all can see, yep, y'all can see. In 1966, members of the Student Nonviolent Coordination Committee and Black American Civil Rights Group with Southern roots joined Cesar Chavez and the United Farm Workers Union on its 250-mile march from Delano to Sacramento, California, to protest the exploitation of agricultural workers. SNCC was not the only Black organization to support the United Farm Workers. Later on, the NAACP, the National Urban League, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and the Black Panther Party backed United Farmers Workers strikes and boycotts against California agribusiness throughout the late 60s and early 1970s. And I'm going to read the rest of this because I didn't earlier. So, and this will be my first time reading it now. So let me read it now since I'm here. To March for Others explores the reasons why Black activists who were committed to their own fight for equality during this period, cross-racial, socioeconomic, geographic, and God, I hate when my tongue do that. Ideological divides to align themselves with a union of predominantly Mexican-American farm workers in rural California. Lauren Azraza considers the history, ideology, and political engagement of these 5 civil rights organizations. 5. 10 boxes of smokes. For those who know that quote from that movie. But anyway, I just had to do that. 5 boxes of smokes. Jail scene. But anyway, 5 civil rights organizations representing a broad spectrum of African American activism, Black American activism, and compares their attitudes and approach to multiracial coalitions. You see these words, coalition? Come on, man. Through their various relationships with the United Farm Workers, Arauza examines the dynamic of race, class, labor, and politics in 20th century freedom movements. The lessons is this eloquent and provocative study applied to a broader understanding of political ethnic coalition building in the contemporary United motherfucking States. Did y'all listen? Did y'all hear that stuff, right? Did anybody hear that? Did anybody hear that? Yes. How much more do you want us to do, family? Even in the midst, Malcolm X just got murdered. So many things happened in 1966. Did John F. Kennedy get killed in 66? No, right? Anyway, excuse me. All of that stuff, we being lynched everywhere, getting hit with rocks, protesters getting bit by dogs. We didn't. You see this? See, I'm about to start getting animated now. 63. Sorry, excuse me, y'all. Thank you. He was killed first. Okay. Regardless. And rest in peace to him. All of the things that was happening during the civil rights, I did not see no Mexican on that front line. I didn't see them in the front lines. And those quotes that I just quoted, this was from the 1950s. The LULAC started in, hold on, because I still got the book. Hold on, let me go all the way to the top. When did this motherfucker start? Hold on. 75 years of the... When did this shit start? When was this shit started? I think it was in the 1920s, early 1930s. Hold on. In any event, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? All the shit that we did for... All the things that we did for people on the front lines, even in the midst of us being lynched, hung, sent to jail, burnt, and still fought for y'all and marched with y'all, try to have a coalition, and y'all just slap us in the... Like, how many fucking times, bro? How many times? How... I'm asking the Latino community, how many times? That's not even it, though, but how many times? It not just Hispanics. Let me not just be one-dimensional and just target them. You too. The Caribbeans too. The Africans too. You too. And you're right, and I was going to say that earlier. I forgot to say that, Big Guapo. Most Hispanics voted for Trump. Y'all voted for your own demise. And I think they did it because we have to understand the mindset too. They all classify themselves as white. And you know they wasn't going to vote for Kamala, even though they wanted Kamala so more of their family could come. But the mindset, and they thought they voting for Trump would help them stay. It's a psychological thing. It's a classification thing. But you see the backfire. But in all reality, it's because I identify and associate myself with y'all. They take on the colonizers' ideology, classification. Now I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, it's not that hard to understand. I don't need to say all this extra shit to sound articulate and all this extra stuff just to make a point. Raw and uncut. It's not that complicated to literally understand exactly what's going on. And I know, you know, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue, because I'm talking too fucking much. Let's go. We still got enough to go. We got enough to go. We got more to go. We got more to go. Again, everybody, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. Please get those numbers up. But let's continue. Look at that. Nothing wrong with that, but we just have to highlight. In that makeup game, shorty, that shit is horrible. Her makeup game is crazy.
I'm seeing the videos on TikTok of illegal aliens who expect the help and support of foundational Black Americans. Why? Why should we help you? If the tables were turned, you would not help us. You laugh at us. I've seen you at town hall meetings, illegal as hell. Some dude from Guatemala somewhere telling a Black woman to her face at a town hall in Chicago that she's lazy and he's gonna they're there to take all their jobs. He said it. You can still find it on YouTube. But now see that President Trump is in there. You need our help. See, this is the problem with Democrats lumping all of us into one big nasty shit soup called BIPOC or people of color. We're not all the same. This is the problem. And this is what happens. I want you all out. I don't care where you're from. This has nothing to do with race. It has to do with money, and it has to do with opportunities for me, for the people who have been here for generations, who have roots in this great nation. You were prioritized over us. Do you know Black home ownership is only at like maybe 44%? The National Association of Realtors published an article in February of 2024, and the headline is Asian and Hispanic home ownership surges to record highs. Interesting. So Asian home ownership in America reached 63.3%. Hispanic home ownership in America reached 52%, while Black Americans lagging behind at 44%. And you need we're supposed to help.
Can I add on real quick? And I swear to God, we'll be quiet. The thing that bothered me is that you see how she said Black ownership is at 43%. Some people will say, well, Black people want you to work and buy a house. Y'all don't understand how many times we get turned down for these fucking, we can have everything together. Our credit, everything. They will overcharge us for the house. They will reject out the loan for the home. They'll redline us, everything. They have so much things in place to put us in these situations. I remember, let me just say this. I remember this lady, she was trying to sell her home. Nice neighborhood and everything. And she left her picture of her and her husband, you know, because she did it over, got an appraisal, nice price, boom, and she was trying to sell her home. And once they seen it was the appraisers that came. This is like a year or two ago. I forgot, but it's, you know, off the top. And the appraisers came and looked at the house. Marvelous home. They seen those family pictures. It was a Black person there. They really didn't appraise it. You remember that, right? Stalemate. You see what I'm saying? Stalemate. The shit that we go through. Let's talk about it, sweetheart. Fuck that. The shit that we go through, and y'all just laugh in our face. Let me bring it back, cause she cooking.
3%. Hispanic home ownership in America reached 52%, while Black Americans lagging behind at 44%. And you need we're supposed to help you keep stepping on our heads to get to the top.
That's right.
That's weird. See, how are you doing that? I remember seeing videos of couples who, they have 3 or 4 children. And this one in particular moved into a brand new house in outside of Chicago. Not the hood, not a cramped 2-bedroom apartment. No. We're talking a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house with a nice big backyard in the burbs. Did a ribbon cutting ceremony. The news crew was there. I watched it. I still have it. I can find it if anybody's interested. So they're getting homes with ITIN numbers because they can't get Social Security numbers. That was a mistake by Bill Clinton back in the early 90s, giving these people ITIN numbers, because now they're getting Social Security benefits that they've never, ever paid into. Their parents never paid into it. They never paid into it. And now they're getting Social Security. And you wonder why it's draining dry. It was in trouble before of being insolvent. Now, who knows? No, we're not going to help you. You guys get home loans. You come here. I have business articles that prove, that show that you people come here because you got a clean credit file.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? You can go to the Small Business Administration. They have a special page set up for you people. They call you undocumented. They have a special page set up for you people to start a business to get home loan, or excuse me, business loans to start your business, why do you think it's them who have the food trucks all the time? I haven't seen a Black person with a food truck in Denver. It's always a taco truck. That's just a fact. Or an Asian fusion, some kind of thing. That's a fact. I live here, so you can't gaslight me. Maybe it's different where you are, but I know what I see. You can't gaslight me on something I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
It's very noticeable. So you need our help. But you come here, you're here 2 years, and you're doing a ribbon cutting ceremony, but moving into your brand new house, while Black Americans are still on maybe Section 8. I don't know. Over the past 4 years, y'all have taken all that up too.
Yes, indeed.
But you need our help. You need us.
In the housing, you know, I filed for Section 8 and housing for New York since like 5 years ago. Them niggas still, I gotta check them motherfuckers. They sent me a letter when I was living in Queens, though. They did send a letter. They said we don't have no openings yet, this, that, and the third. But once that influx shit, that was it. They took all that.
Sorry for you now. We're not gonna help you. We want you out. Don't you understand? We voted for this. Yet we want you gone. We will call ICE. We're part of the opportunities. There should never be a time when American citizens are living on the freaking streets in the cold, and y'all are all housed up making TikTok videos talking about your new dental work and your new nails and your new clothes and your $400 a night hotel stay for free for the last 6 months. Bullshit. Hell to the nah. We're going to call ICE, just so you are keenly aware. No, we're not helping you. We're helping ourselves for a change. We always stomp the yard for everybody else. That's why you do not lump us into some people of color BIPOC bullshit. You ain't like us. We ain't like you. You understand? You are not from here. You didn't plant roots here. You don't care about us. You only care about coming here because America has become the ATM machine. Well, guess what? The for sale sign was taken off the Statue of Liberty on the 5th of November and dead ass on the 20th of January 2025, bitch. I'm calling ICE on you.
Oh, shit. I swear to God, I didn't hear this whole shit until right now. I swear to God. She had me trapped in every word. I just want to let that marinate for a second. I'm just going to give this 10 seconds of silence. Let that marinate. Whew. I'm going to reach out to her. We tired. That's it. I'm not even going to come after this. I can't talk behind what she just said. It would defeat the whole purpose. Let's keep it moving. God damn it, boo. I'm going to play you. I'm going to end this live with her because it's true. So let me shut up because I came to compete to what she just said. Let's move along. I came to compete. Shout out to the Grandmaster right here.
To the country. And that's what Dr. Price is talking about. We're going to have an unending influx of immigrants into the country. And that's what Dr. Price is talking about. And nobody, no black politician, no black organization wants to deal with that issue. We're going to have an unending.
Only thing I got to say to black people, I believe in us, and the time is starting now. I just need us to really get on code more and love each other more. Because we have to understand something. It is not over. We are still a target. We are still redlined. We are still outcast. We are still just all of the things, a threat. All of those things. We really have to be economically strong now. Like we really have to get on code. We are on code now because everything happens in layers and it happens in steps. And everything is happening the way it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So now we have to incorporate the friendship, the bind, because it's to the point where all of us have our back against the wall. And we cornered in and we got to fight our way out on multiple levels. We all got our shit against the wall. Economically, we have to come together. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to, like, we can't just be so much on code right now and still be separate at the same time. We can't do that. This is the right time to get more on. We are on code, but on code on every fucking level. So we can solidify, fortify, and protect it. That doesn't mean we're going to exclude everybody. That means we just going to get our shit together. This is, we have to start doing it now. This is the time. I'm not ying with the violin. The time is here. The time is now. This is it. How many more opportunities we gonna get? Well, yeah, I'll leave it like that. How many more examples need to be shown for us to understand, like, these are the right times? So many opportunities we missed. This is one of the great examples in the best time now, because when they start coming back here, they're going to be coming back. And you know this business, you know this capitalistic country, it's all about money. All about money. So they still going to look for that cheap labor. All of the above. We have to psychologically strategize and understand on every level there's going to be a glass ceiling. Yes, Trump is doing what he's doing. However, that does not mean that Anglos want us to succeed either. We still the bottom feeders to them. We still the snails in the goddamn fish tank. We here to clean up shit. We got to boss up and be bosses ourselves. Everything, look, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. We got to get on code. Nobody want to hear that. I think people just want to hear that separation. Yes, deport them. Yeah, deport them. Yeah. All that shit is fine and dandy. But what about what we need to do? We have to add that. We all got to get on code. We can't just be on code just for this situation and to go right back to separating and hating and being jealous of each other. And try to outdo motherfuckers, try to outshine, try to look better than. That shit got to stop. Because everybody come here and get on code. They don't give a fuck about you, nigga, just because you got the nice shit on, this, that, and the third. You got a car, or this, that. Who gives? They don't give a fuck about that. We the only niggas who care about that. We the only motherfuckers who care about that. We are the only motherfuckers who care about that. The time is now, my G. It is. Gotta make it plain. Gotta make it plain. Everything is all good until when it's time to really stick together. Niggas ain't got shit to say now, because I'm seeing the numbers drop when I talk about it. That should be the main focus out of all of this shit that we are seeing. Codify. And I land my plane by saying this. We have to go inside the crib, all of us as a family, as a collective, and clean our house. Everybody else that's cool with us, that's non-FBA, I fuck with y'all, but I holler at y'all later. Let me go in the house with my family, and we got to get our shit together. We ain't saying fuck you, but we have to. This is a family affair right here. This is blood. This is our family right here. I see y'all later. We got to go in the crib. We got to clean this house. We got to come up with these demands. We got to come up with these strategies. We got to put people in place. We got to start funding, donating, funding construction businesses, supermarkets, produce stores, or everything that buy land, create our own fucking communities, police it, no drug-free zone. We have to start paying each other, help each other out. What the fuck? Everybody will just want to do for self, man. If we all come together, we'll make so much money faster together. Let's keep it fucking pushing. Check this shit out.
To not mess with the United States, and today he found out. I told him that sanctions and tariffs were underway, and when they were officially announced by President Trump, he caved. Now he's sending his own presidential plane to bring back all the criminals, rapists, and murderers. Yo soy una mujer muy clara.
You see that? The rapists and murderers, they sending the rapists and murderers back, but it's all good for them to be here?
Que las hace, las paga. Y hoy se aprendió que por uno pagan todos. Y Colombia va a sufrir las consecuencias de la vanidad de Gustavo Petro. Y esto los llevará a la quiebra. Y como dice el presidente Milei, a los izquierdistas de mierda como usted no se les da ni un milímetro.
You see that? So we just the wastebasket. Yo, check this out. This is funny as hell.
This is President Gustavo Petro. Thanks for calling the White House. How can I help you? This is President Gustavo Petro from Colombia. Are you having a problem with the illegals we sent you? Yes, there's a problem. Okay, what's the problem? I'm not allowing them in. Yikes. You sure you want to do that? I can do whatever I want. I'm the president. Okay, but you're going to have to deal with my boss, bro. Your boss can't tell me what to do. All right. You say so. This is Trump. Who's this? This is President Gustavo Petro. What do you want? Colombia is not a recycling bin for your unwanted guests. And America ain't no dumping grounds for your criminals. I will not be bullied. Oh, okay. Gustavo Petro, fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally drain your own swamp. Now, I don't know what kind of socialist bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but fuck around and find out is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head down there and I'll rain down an ungodly fucking tariff storm upon you. You're going to have to call Juan Valdez to get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from unleashing the biggest fucking economic hurricane Colombia's ever saw. I'm talking IEEPA sanctions, motherfucker. All right. You win. I always win.
That's funny, son. That is so funny. Colombia had to agree. They agreed. And you know Trump, he about his business. I'm gonna play it one more time because this is the second time I've seen it. This shit is funny. Whoever did this, they are funny. I want to play it one more again. Let's go. and he probably did say that. Because with the 24 hours, that nigga agreed to everything. So let's go.
Thanks for calling the White House. How can I help you? This is President Gustavo Petro from Colombia. Are you having a problem with the illegals we sent you? Yes, there's a problem. Okay, what's the problem? I'm not allowing them in. Yikes. You sure you want to do that? I can do whatever I want. I'm the president. Okay, but you're going to have to deal with my boss, bro. Your boss can't tell me what to do. All right. You say so. This is Trump. Who's this? This is President Gustavo Petro. What do you want? Colombia is not a recycling bin for your unwanted guests. And America ain't no dumping grounds for your criminals. I will not be bullied. Oh, okay. Gustavo Petro, fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally drain your own swamp. Now, I don't know what kind of socialist bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but fuck around and find out is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head down there and I'll rain down an ungodly fucking tariff storm upon you. You're going to have to call Juan Valdez to get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from unleashing the biggest fucking economic hurricane Colombia's ever saw. I'm talking IEEPA sanctions, motherfucker. All right. You win. I always win.
Yo, that's some other shit right there. Trump be on he getting on this bully shit. Go ahead, Trump. Let me hear this. I didn't hear the rest of this when I first looked at it. Let's listen real quick.
Fucking put a stop to this shit. So Trump and the Department of Homeland Security sends 2 U.S. military flights to Colombia deporting people. Colombia blocked the planes from landing, so Trump then threatened Colombia with tariffs. The White House then puts out a press release where they misspell Colombia, but in it, Trump puts a 25% tariff on all goods coming into the United States and then says that in 1 week, the 25% tariff will be raised to 50%. He also puts a travel ban and immediate visa revocations of Colombia government officials that are here in the United States and allies and supporters. Gustavo, the president of Colombia, then says, bet bitch, I'll send my fucking plane and pick up the deportees my damn self. But in response, I'm also going to impose a reciprocal 50% tariff on you motherfuckers. By the way, don't believe the fucking propaganda. This shit coming up here talking about Colombia's president backs down, offers to send presidential planes to repatriate deportees from U.S. after Trump sanctions threat, which Trump just posts on his Truth Social, fuck around and find out, with him looking like a fucking mob boss. That's not what the fuck happened. The reality is that the president of Colombia said, I'm not going to allow you to treat my people this way. So if you're going to try to treat them in this way, I will bring a plane to pick up my people. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to give you motherfucking tariffs. He also then said the U.S. cannot treat Colombian migrants as criminals. And that even though there were 15,660 Americans without legal immigration status in Colombia, he would never carry out a raid to return handcuffed Americans in the U.S. because, bitch, we're opposite to the fucking Nazis.
No, the reason why he won't do that and have raids to deport them because you know what United States would do. We ain't falling for that. I get it, but I ain't falling for it. But there's the letter of this and the third. So he agreed. I'm not reading all that. I'm pretty sure y'all read it. This is like 4 hours ago, some time ago. I'm not reading that, but there it is right there. He agreed to everything. Immediate release. All right, but let's continue. Oh, and I definitely I was going to I was actually going to do it last night, but the Martin Luther King files is open, and I know what they're trying to do, saying that he was in homosexual activities and having orgies and smoking and drinking and all that stuff. Listen, man, to me, I'm not going to indulge in that. But you know, everybody is their own person. But I'll just say at the end of the day, we're going to protect ours. They protect their rapists, their killers, and all that shit. And, you know, they can add anything to those files to create a narrative. They didn't like him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even going to go there. Let's keep it pushing on that. But I'm going to do a video on that myself, for sure. So we got a black person who won. No, I can't play that. All right. She got a little kind of swollen around that colon. But that's the protest target, and they're gonna go to Costco's and Aldi's. Salute the Aldi's. I ain't shopped at Aldi's since I was in Queens, man. They got some good ass food.
For no more food stamps and cash assistance.
That shit wasn't meant to be forever, stupid.
Hold on.
Y'all feel this, and I really.
Look your lips.
Y'all feel this so bad, bro, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear no complaints. Oh my God, you're crying on the internet. Bro, you do not know how it felt to live with that man as president before, especially as a black woman. You do not know the way they treated us. You do not know. What disappointed me the most is black men. I'm not even going to talk about Latino men. I'm going to let their people deal with them. But I'm going to talk about black men and how y'all could have made such a big difference.
Oh my God. The fact that y'all are getting on the internet actually crying tears, bitching and complaining is blowing my mind. I seen somebody get on here saying, oh, we're going to be slaves again under Trump. Like this man hasn't already been president. Oh, we're going to be slaves again. We're going to be picking cotton. And then second of all, most of the black men voted for Kamala. I'm actually surprised. I really am. Isn't it quite hilarious how they're getting on the internet and their first thought of Kamala losing was a black man? They sit here.
Oh, yeah, that's for that. Let's keep it pushing because fuck Kamala. This is handing out thousands of migrants stuck in Mexico or whatever.
The administration halts all applications for asylum through the CBP1 app. One asylum seeker telling us, I lost my hope. I feel depressed, really. I don't know what I should do. But the Trump administration warns this is only the beginning of their border crackdown, and thousands more troops could be flooding in soon.
And that's the thing. If we are lazy and all of this stuff, why y'all can't work in your own country? This is the thing I don't like. When they come here and they get a few dollars, they were literally like, they came to our town hall meetings. So we're not pulling this out of thin air. Y'all get a little change, y'all get a little money, y'all get a frequent pay every week and something to do. And then you look down on black folks as if we never been working for fucking centuries. See, now when you back there, you lost hope. Yes, look at your condition. But these will be the same people 2 months while living here will literally look at us like a piece of shit. That's something I don't get. And not just them, you Caribbeans and you Africans too. And y'all come from, if y'all are not lazy, why you can't build in your own country and just patronize each other's business and have money and build just like how y'all build here? Why y'all can't do the same thing in your country? But y'all so much be talking about us. I don't get the logic, and this is why I am telling you why they do it. Because they consider themselves white. What the fuck? The Hispanics and the Caribbeans and Africans, if they can literally put white on a piece of paper, I'm telling you they would. They all think they're better than us. They all think they're better. So what makes you think anything about us will be in their best interest? What makes you think they will fight for us? What makes you think they will even collab with us or fight for us? I'm not saying all of them, but the majority. And then incorporate our culture with them. And then don't even want us around, but you bumping our music, you dressing, you doing all this shit like us. You using the things that we created, that was invented way before we was born. Our culture is everywhere. We are the sleeping giant that woke up. I can't, it's gonna give me a headache. We know what we are. We know the people that we have been since day one. We all have to just come on one accord and just get on code and help each other out. Help each other out. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not saying that it's not going to get done. I have faith. I really have faith in my people. We can't just be on code online. And I'm talking about myself too. Everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go. We can't save everybody. That's FBA. A lot of them is not going to be on the same wavelength. The process of elimination. Deal with the like-minded people, get on code, make it happen. And when we make it happen, the little weeds, the little off-code motherfuckers, they gonna jump on code.
Meanwhile, thousands of migrants
They
are now
will.
stuck in Mexico with no...
We always follow the trend. Love the channel, ML. Thank you. All I'm asking is please make sure y'all share, and hit that like button, and please subscribe. All right. And salute to Nicole. Forgot to shout you out. Thank you for the donation to my Cash App. And I'm gonna put it right back in the chat. If y'all would like to donate, hopefully this don't rub y'all the wrong way. And I wouldn't know why. If y'all would like to drop something in the goddamn bucket, please show some love, baby. I appreciate you. Shit, I ain't trying to swindle you. But let's continue. God damn it. Shit. And how long? I'm gonna try to be here for another half an hour. I don't want to be here for 3 hours, because who's gonna watch a 3 hour fucking live? You know what I mean? So I got to be very careful of how long I be on these lives. Damn, I don't know why I took it off anyway. Hold on. Let's continue. I got a couple more. Then we're going to go to these videos I really want to show you. But check this out.
Americans. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Now you need us. Oh, you talked all that greasy smack about reparations. Some of you who come from the African diaspora talked all that smack. Oh, you don't need it. Just work-eyed. Well, tell you what. You work-eyed too. Okay? All right? To the Hispanic community, I mean, nothing but love for you, but a lot of you were very much anti-black racist. Look at the LA City Council. Look at the deputy gangs who are mostly Latino-led now. Oh, happened all across the country. You look at the Asian community, model minorities. Oh, so now you're being targeted the same way that we were being targeted, and we wanted justice, we wanted compensation, and now the shoe's on the other foot. Now you need us. Ain't that some shit, Black America? Now they need us. Ain't that some shit? All these immigrant groups now need Black Americans. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that something? Ain't that?
Let's continue. I'm not even going to play that. I'm not even going to play that. These are the same guys. Why go to the? Did it go to the beginning? Hold on, I gotta refresh it. I hate when this shit does that. I hate when this does that.
Los Angeles County.
Oh yeah, check this out.
That Mexicans cleanse their neighborhoods of Black people. These Mexican gangs intentionally target Black Americans that didn't have anything to do with gang banging, but they wanted them gone, removed out of their neighborhoods. And they had a curfew, 10 p.m. If they weren't in by 10 p.m., yeah. This is not the South. This is not down in Mississippi. This is Southern California, Los Angeles County. These Mexicans, I call them the brown Yahtzees. You see this 10 p.m. in Pacoima. These areas were predominantly Black neighborhoods. So the neighborhoods that you see that's with Mexicans now in Southern California, yeah, that was paid. And that price was Black blood. They terrorized these Black families to move out of their neighborhoods. Look, they firebombed a Black family's home just because they were Black, not because they were gang members, just because they're Black. And you see that HG13, that 13 stands for M. That's the Mexican mafia, and they have strong ties with the Aryan Brotherhoods. Yeah. And if you don't know what the Aryan Brotherhood is, that's a white supremacist gang. And their member goes on to kill a famous high school football player, Mark Hammonds. As he walked down the street in Highland Park, the Avenue gang staged a long-running campaign to rid that neighborhood of Blacks. And these campaigns of cleansing Black people from Mexican neighborhoods went on for decades. Yep. And mind you, these neighborhoods were once upon a time Black.
They did a ethnic cleansing in LA. And then driving around, and then I got the nerve to have trap Mexican music. I'm not getting it. And then dress and say fool and all that. Black people, Black Americans. History is the track record, man, of who people really are. These are the examples. I am going to show everything about them to show them when they come across this video why we at our limit right now. It's your fault, not Black Americans. Always remember that. Look in the mirror, because a lot of them don't like to do that. This is not specifically targeting Hispanics. Y'all just the example for right now for everybody else that is not Black American. I talked about the Jamaicans on here. I talked about the Africans. Now it's your turn. Everybody gets it when you act the way y'all act towards my people. Pretty much. Okay, let me see what she say.
Real hard not to make this video so long.
Oh yeah.
I'm just so frustrated. I really am.
I gotta get to
I really
what's the name?
want y'all to see what this last administration has done to us. This immigration situation is terrible in so many ways. It really is, because we understand that these is human beings. We understand this, but at the same time, let's be honest. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. They came over here illegally, okay? They put their children in a harmful situation illegally. I'm sorry, but they did. And now you have Black school teachers who are talking about if ICE was to come to their classroom, that they're going to try to intervene. Sit your ass down.
And mind your motherfucking business.
You need to mind your business, ma'am. Has nothing to do with you. This is the parents' job to handle. You're going to put yourself in a situation to where you may get hurt or arrested. And if you got kids, who gonna take care of them? Because I'm sorry, sis, if the shoe was on the other foot, it wouldn't go the way that you think that it would go.
That's our problem.
I promise you that. Here's the thing. What do you want all of these people here for? Like, what are you trying to do? I don't understand it. You got people here who need jobs too.
Let's keep it moving. We know the play, but she definitely dropped some jewels. Let's keep it pushing, man. And that's just that. Hold on. Ooh, I gotta end with you, boo. I gotta end with her because she was smoking. She was cooking. Hold on. I gotta go to what's the name? Ooh, Al Sharpton. All right, I come back to that. Yeah. Her makeup game is terrible. Wanting Black women are being poisoned. Oh yeah, that's crazy too. This shit was fly right here. I like that. That's kind of funny. Here this nigga is. Oh, yo, son. This is funny. Come on now. Hold on. I don't know why I keep doing this, but I'm gonna have to refresh. Hold on. Listen to this song right here, nigga.
Shuckin' jive, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck. Oh, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck. Oh, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck. Oh, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck.
Yo, woo! I seen this shit for the first time like 5 in the morning. My stomach was hurting so bad, son. I couldn't stop. I could not stop. Do y'all hear? Yo, son, I was hurting when I heard this shit, son. I was hollering. My stomach that shit is starting to come back. That pain, son. I was crying, son. Lord have mercy. I'll come back to that. Ah, Lord. One more time. Fuck that. That shit is funny. Lord have mercy.
Oh, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck. Oh, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' shuckin' jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck. Oh, I'm gon' shuck.
And I literally look for this song. Who did this shit, man. I'm looking for the actual whole song. Nigga, that was a real Jim Crow fucking, yo, that was some real Delta slave wait by the water kind of music, man. Negro spiritual shit, son. When I heard that shit, son, I swear to God, I was hollering. Let's scroll all the way down. And I got a few more of these videos I want to show y'all, and then we're going to get up out of here in the next 25, half an hour. You've seen this. I'm trying to scroll all the way down. Come on, baby. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to go up to that. They got a song for this idiot. Keep forgetting this stupid nigga. I forgot his name already. Getting old. Wait, the Mexican government is providing significant free rent for migrants who have been deported by Trump. The Mexican government is providing. Yeah, this is good too. But look at the queen of fucking not Nigeria, Ghana. Yo, y'all crazy. Find your dad to pick up my cotton, nigga. We done with cocolos. See, this is the Hispanic shit, the Mexican motherfuckers that be talking about us. This one right here is unbelievable. See, hold on. I gotta read. I don't know why I gotta keep doing that, but check out what they be doing, man. Black people is not like that. We have not been beat to submission to do shit like this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look how she getting on her knees.
Very good. Very good. Very good. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Y'all are so much of nah, bro. You Africans, not all of y'all, but y'all have a coward, weak mentality. The white man has such a number on y'all. Y'all have literally been psychologically beaten to submission to always kiss the ass of the Anglo man. We can't trust y'all, and we shouldn't. Not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them, but the majority of them, this is their mentality. They have been beaten and psychologically damaged so much that it doesn't even matter. They will still look for the approval and skip over your ass to be with them and get treated as such. Don't you know? I know y'all know that they are slaves to Arabians right now in Arabia. Literally right now. And their own people are selling their own kids, other people's children, and putting them in bags and having them on display in bags. How can we have camaraderie with people like that? Like literally like that. I'm being very specific how I speak. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying a lot of them. Again, for the slowies in the back of the bus. Not all of them are like that, but the majority of them are. Have been beaten to submission. Like literally right now, they got these people queens of their village. They will literally sell their kids just to have a green card, just to come over here and come and look at us with their nose in the air. It talk that they literally treat us like bullshit. They got a whole bunch of smoke for us that never enslaved them. You enslaved my people. Your ancestors enslaved us. And we still open arms. You're my brothers, and you come in and slap us in the face. Yo, I have a lot of heat for them, yo. I have a lot of heat for Africans. Not all of them, because I have some that is cool. How the fuck ever. I got a lot of heat for you Africans, man. Y'all ain't even come on a canoe to save us. And we still fought for y'all to come here. Our grandmasters taught the world African history. Black is beautiful. Nigga, let me just show y'all some shit. Let me go to the archives real quick. Because it's not on this new computer. I got it on my phone. Let me show y'all something real quick, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. This is a sidebar. Let me show y'all something, man. I just don't want to show y'all. Okay? Woo! Weak. All right, this is pretty. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah, no. Let me skip that. Ooh, I got to skip that. Now, I ain't even trying to be funny because I still got old pictures in this motherfucker. Hold on. Me and my boy. I love my little man. But I just want to show some pictures real quick. Just give me a second. Because I wasn't thinking of doing this, so I got to scroll and find it. So give me a second, right? Okay. I can show. All right. Let me show this. This is just one. Oh, no, it's just not there. Let me see if y'all can see that picture. Y'all see that picture? I actually made that shirt, by the way. You see that? You see that? What is that on my shirt? You see that African piece, right? You see that? Hold on. Let me go back into the archives real quick. Oh, yeah. Look at this. You see that hat? I made that shirt, by the way. That King Tug shirt. I made that shirt, by the way. But you see that, right? You see that, right? Hold on. A few more, and then I'm just going to keep it pushing. Hold on. I got more. I know y'all understand the point. But check. Look. This is the shirt I made. You see all that, right? That's the shirt I made. See all that? These are the shirts that I made. You see that unk right there? You see all that? The first Black Americans on this soil right there. See all that? Hold on. It's so much more, but I don't want to bore y'all. Well, hold on 1 second. Let me find one more. If I don't have one more, then we're gonna leave that one alone. My nigga look like what's the name? Let me see. The same thing. Hold on. This is. Oh shit! Look at this. Hold on. Real quick. Let me just show y'all this. Hold on, soldier. Where we at? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Boom. Oh, this right here. How can I? You see that? Look at the jacket. I paid like $200 for that shit. Nubian. All that, the Nubian shit. All of that shit, right? I say all that to say. Let me go back. I say all that to say, I was so pro-Black. Africa. Like, I was really, nigga, it was full time. It was full time. And I mean full time. I wore it in my clothes. I go out with my niggas all like this, but I'm still fly. Niggas got their chains on, but I got the African wood piece on. I got the, you know what I mean? I'm wearing the brass chain with the crystal with the unk on it. I'm that far in there, which I love. Speaking to all my Africans and dropping science. Oh, I was going hard, literally hard for many, many years. To get slapped in the face by you niggas. I'm done. Now, all of y'all, there's a couple. Shout out to my boy Cesar. He's Eurechian. He set up mad interviews for me. The nigga from Chicago, I forgot his name. Jojo Capone. I interviewed him, but I deleted that shit. I ain't. Anyway. Cuzzy Capone, Nipsey best friend. The other one, like, you know what I mean? He's my African homie, you know what I mean? And we got a lot of things in play right now. And I had to ask him the other day, like, yo, how you feel about my sins? He was like, look, man, I understand, man. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what else he said, but he understand. Because I'm not trying to burn no bridge. However, I'm gonna protect I'm gonna stand, I'm on code with my culture. You know what I mean? But he understands. You know what I mean? And it's not all Africans. But the majority of you motherfuckers, I'm not fucking with you out of everything we did for y'all. Out of all that grandmasters done did for you niggas for 100+ years. Big you niggas up. Y'all come and giving us history that our grandmasters taught the world that you have. Because they wasn't teaching you that shit in your school. We had to go and dig and find and go to your motherfucking land to find a lot of these things out and take people on tours to Africa. Y'all ain't never did that shit over here. Y'all just came in and put y'all nose in the air. Man, fuck y'all niggas, man. Like, for real. And then, where y'all from? We from here. We don't. Let me address that. We are not from Africa. Our forefathers are from here. We are not African. We are not African. So when y'all ask us where we from America. Oh, no, you're African American, right? No, we are classified as that, but we are Black American. So where you from in Africa? I don't know. So you don't know where you're from? Yeah, I know where I'm from. I'm from Brooklyn, bitch. I was born in Brooklyn. I'm from New York. I'm from America, born and raised. So is my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-grandfather, my great-great-great-grandmother. Oh, we from here. You understand what I'm saying? All of this stuff, these demeaning things, it's always for the Black Americans, but it's never for the Jamaicans. It's never for the Hispanics or the Caribbeans. Nobody else, only us. Only us. Everybody in this world is from Africa. Dick face. Why we gotta be different? Why you ain't saying that to the Brazilian people? The majority of the slaves went to Brazil. Only 6% of the slaves came here. The least of the slaves came to the soil, and the majority of us was already here before then. So why we are the only one who's getting axed and interrogated to see where we from? We ain't from over there. We from here. Get that shit correct. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make us feel down and crazy. Everybody's from Africa. Stupid. Get the fuck up out of here. Let's continue, goddammit, before I bust a vein in my forehead. All right. We almost done. How long I been here? Damn, man. I've been here a long time. All right, let me see what else is on here, and then I'm gonna go to these 3 videos that I'm going to play. All bookmarks. Rest in peace to Paul Mooney. Y'all on y'all knees and praising this damn man who done did all these things to you, man. Yeah, man, we can't trust nobody. And I'm glad we woke up now. I'm glad we woke up. That don't mean we hate anybody else and this, that, and third. No, y'all are protecting y'all lineage. Y'all are protecting your culture, and you trying to do for self. And we are doing the same thing. That's it, man. That's it. Oh yeah, that's the N-word type shit. Oh yeah, son dropped. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna play these and then we gonna go to the other videos. And yo, this was crazy, son. Set up illegals. They got them. See, there's a whole bunch of shit that was being said. I'll get to that later. The immigrant, migrant, the raids happened in Chicago, this and the third. All right, we've seen a lot of this stuff. I think I played enough. Let's go. I'm gonna have to. I don't know why Twitter does this. It be lagging and shit like that. I don't know why it does that. Come on.
I'm amazed of how many people from the Black community are telling me to go back to Mexico, telling Mexicans to go back to Mexico. because we're illegal and it's a crime. It was also a crime when your ancestors went to Mexico, when they were escaping the white people and Mexico helped them. A lot of Mexicans got
We
killed for that.
fought and helped y'all.
They
Those
helped
the,
them.
the Seminoles that came from
They helped the
Florida.
people. We didn't oppress you guys. And this is how you guys pay us. In the past, black people needed Mexicans. Right now, Mexicans need you guys.
Sorry.
And in the future, you never know because things change.
All right, y'all seen this already. But then we go to Black Alpha. He definitely smoked this shit. Hold on. So I gotta go all the way down again. Hold on, let me play this Black Alpha. Then I'm gonna play the other videos. And we getting up out of here. I've been here long enough. Her makeup is horrible, shorty. You talking all that shit? Nobody. Yes, please. Hold on. Black Alpha definitely went in on this one. Hold on 1 second. Right here. Let's go to Black Alpha Network. Come on now. Come on. My son went in on this one. Hold on. I got to refresh again. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We still 400 some change strong, man. Appreciate y'all. Again,
we're not saving you, Miss Gonzalez, Romero, Alfredo. We're not saving you, Pedro. We're not saving you. It's not going to happen. How come you keep seeing all these migrants and illegals talking about Black Americans? You don't see them asking the Asians to come help. You don't see them asking the Jamaicans to come help. You don't even see them asking the dominant society to come help. They skip over this community. They skip over that community. They skip over that community. They skipping over the community that's standing right next to them. They keep saying, we want Black Americans to help us. How come the spotlight is on us to help y'all? I'm going to tell you why. It's because you know you've never gotten anything without foundational Black Americans. You will never get anything without foundational Black Americans. You won't even eat without foundational Black Americans. That's what happens when you are a part of a system that gives you luxuries and benefits based on what we create. That is the problem with being a tether. When a tether is untethered, they sink and they drown. I'm going to say that one more time. When a tether is untethered, they drown. Because that means they need you to stay afloat. They need you to eat. So simply, when you unravel a tether, they going to starve and they going underwater and they ain't coming back up. And right now, we watching all of them not come back up. Up is America. Underwater is a homeland. And they can't swim. Anytime they say Black Americans come help us, they really mean Black Americans, we need y'all because we can't build nothing by ourselves. Anytime they say Black Americans, they going to deport y'all too, that really means we going to get deported and FBA come help us. Everything you're hearing come from these migrants all goes back to them needing us. They just ain't real enough to say it. They could come out and just say, FBA, we need y'all because we run, we hide, we flee, we jump. So now they're saying, they're going to deport y'all. Translation, we need FBA because my ass about to go home. FBA, we all Black and brown. Translation, FBA, we need y'all because our ass is about to go home. FBA, we all people of color. Translation, we need y'all because y'all ass is about to go home. Every single thing they say is really a cover for what they mean. I call it tether translation. And in their case, FLIR translation. But either way, the translation basically means is that the time is up. Time is out. I done iced around and found out, and deportation done found my ass, and I'm going to be back home by sundown. That's what it really means. And cool. Checkmate. This is the beauty of them being on team deportable and us foundational Black Americans being on team non-deportable. Seem like team non-deportable always wins. Family, think about that. We have taken over the United States of America and the whole world just by saying, hell no minority, hell no migrant, hell no illegal, hell no immigrant, non-deportable, team non-deportable, FBA lineage first.
Now, that's just that. So, if you're mad, feel some kind of way, it's not our fault and it's not our problem. We did enough. And we still don't even we never got to thank you. We never got to thank you. But we're gonna here is my conclusion. I'm gonna play this, that, and I'm gonna start with this. I'm only gonna play a little bit of each video. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but let's look at Latin America try to eliminate black people and fail. Let's go to the real history of their own people in their own land since they got love for us so much, right? Fair use. We bring it back.
Countries explore the murals and study the dancing. It was founded around 1603 by self-liberated Africans who escaped from the slave ports of Cartagena, Colombia. Spanish colonizers relentlessly tried to destroy this town, but centuries later, it's still standing. And this is the only black president Colombia has had. They purposely erased him from history books. Government officials even sent his official presidential portrait to Paris to whiten his appearance. You may not have expected to find stories like these in Latin America. See, the dominant narrative is that racism doesn't exist in the region, just class issues. And I'm here to tell you that is a lie.
Pero es que no hay negros en la Argentina.
It's a very convenient cop-out for Latin America and for Latinos, Latinas to say, well, it's not as bad as the US, and they're right, it's worse.
This is a story about Latin America's long and brutal history of erasing and silencing black populations and its ploy to whiten society. Here's the thing. Anti-blackness is so deeply ingrained in the Latin American region that it's often ignored or defended. Like in the case of Dominican baseball player Sammy Sosa, who downplayed using a bleaching cream that whitened his skin. From Peruvian newspapers using 159 different racist adjectives to describe African-descended people, to terms of endearment like mi negrita, which actually stem from the idea of people as property, to blackface, used as a form of entertainment. It's all part of a slew of everyday racism. There is plenty of evidence showing that racism is rampant in Latin America, but many Latin Americans have evaded accountability by treating racism as solely a US problem. Unlike the US, where racism was upheld by legal separation like Jim Crow laws,
You're not a Texan if you're not for segregation.
Countries including Colombia, Mexico, and Brazil encouraged the mixing of different racial types, known in Spanish as mestizaje. As a result, this ideology of mixing has been used for centuries to deny the presence of Black and Indigenous people throughout the region.
This idea that everyone is mixed also has been completely overblown because Latin America is not unique in its mixedness. But that has been the mantle that it has taken upon itself so that you can evade accountability. How can we be racist if we're all mixed? Well, you certainly found very many ways to be.
Meet Dash Harris Machado. She's Panamanian American and the producer of Negro, a docuseries about Latino identity.
We all know those sayings. You're treating me like a Black person. Trabajar como un negro, working like a Black person. Don't marry a Black person. Come on. Be serious again. And everybody knows these sayings. This is every single last country. Like, stop playing with us. Stop playing in our faces.
To understand how deep.
Salute to you, beautiful sister. I just hope she is not one of those Panamanians, those Afro-Latinas that come here and literally say, I'm not Black, I'm Panamanian, because it's a lot of them like that. I know a lot of them, but I'm just going to say there is, let me hold that thought.
Anti-Blackness runs in the region. Let's go back a couple of centuries, starting with the wars of independence from Spain for the region now known as Latin America. Meet Simón Bolívar. He's considered the great liberator of Latin America. But he wouldn't have liberated anything if it wasn't for the help of Haiti, where a rebellion by enslaved Africans created the only free republic in Latin America and the Caribbean at the time. Haitian President Alexandre Pétion agreed to help Bolivar on his quest for liberation under one condition. If Bolivar won, he had to abolish slavery and the new republic he was fighting for. Bolivar agreed, and a few years later, he defeated Spain throughout South America and declared himself president of present-day Colombia, Venezuela, Panama, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. Around 60% of soldiers who fought for Bolivar were Black, but Bolivar betrayed them. His promise to completely abolish slavery was a lie. He even complained that Black soldiers were audacious to want absolute equality. They had to wait 40 years after the war to gain.
History is the track record of who you are.
In their freedom. Bolivar and many other white elites feared that they would eventually be outnumbered by Black and indigenous people. So he maintained Latin America's colonial, racial, and class hierarchy to keep control among the white elites. Bolivar believed in liberation, but only.
Let's not forget, keep in mind, they are Spanish.
For some.
Whites will not give up anything to Black people or in general unless it benefits them more. We're talking about a definite racial and social stratification that was the foundation of the region and in which the region still adheres to. Nothing has changed.
Anti-Blackness was baked into the foundation of the region, but that anti-Blackness didn't stop with Bolivar. See, the emancipation of slavery was a threat to the social hierarchy in Latin America, so white elites came up with a plan to systemically, physically, and culturally wipe out Black people. How did the region do it? Mass white European immigration while banning the immigration of non-whites. Welcome to the Blancamiento and Brancamiento period, which literally mean to whiten. The goal was for future generations to no longer have visibly Black and indigenous people, so that the national identities in these new nations would be associated with whiteness. In this period, elites aimed to make Black people disappear through their gradual absorption into the white race. Over 10 million European immigrants settled in Latin America between 1880 and 1930.
They did the same thing in Brazil. All over. The same thing in Brazil. All over.
With 90% of them going to Argentina, Uruguay, Cuba, and Brazil. Brazil even went as far as to pay for transportation costs from Europe and passed a law making European immigrants automatic citizens as soon as they arrived. European immigrants were given preference over Black people in jobs, housing, and education. And the impacts of this are still felt today. Today, over 78% of Afro-Brazilians live below the poverty line.
Yes, indeed.
There have been many attempts to resist the relentless oppression of Black people in Latin America. In Brazil, the unified Black movement has challenged racial and class discrimination since the 70s. And in Colombia, Francia Marquez has led the battle for Afro-Colombian land rights since she was 15. She gave a voice to people who didn't feel represented by the white elites who ruled Colombia for centuries. And in 2022, she was elected Colombia's first Black vice president.
Después de 214 años, logramos un gobierno del pueblo, el gobierno de los nadies y las nadies de Colombia.
So the policies aimed at erasing Black people from society failed, but they successfully created many obstacles that prevented Afro descendants from accessing land, education, and the labor market. And that's why you can't talk about the current conditions of Black people in Latin America without acknowledging the centuries of discrimination, racism, and oppression. Dash says that in order for anti-Blackness to be dismantled, people have to give up power.
Or power needs to be seized. Because we're talking about lived and material conditions when we're talking about anti-Blackness. It's not just simply someone not liking me because they're anti-Black. We're talking about systems that decide people's life and if you will even have a life.
This means it's not just about acknowledging and celebrating Black people's contributions in Latin America during festivals or national holidays, but about reparations and setting up systems that actually benefit Black communities.
It's about repair and transformation.
I just want that shit to sink in. So just understand the mindset has always been there and is not going anywhere. Now, cassettes and records said, see, this is where the confusion comes in. They are not FBA, but they have the title Black. This is why we have distinctively identified ourselves as foundational Black Americans, because everybody could cling on to being Black, and everybody can be selective when they want to be, when they choose to decide to be Black when it benefits them. Now, I'm not saying everybody has that mindset, but they all have the opportunity to be selective if they want to claim to be Hispanic, whatever Hispanic background or how dark pigmentation you have, y'all can choose that if you want to. No, I'm not Black, I'm Panamanian. No, I'm not Black, I'm Honduran. No, I'm not Black, I'm Colombian. No, I'm not Black, I'm Venezuelan. No, I'm not Black, I'm Puerto Rican. No, I'm not Black, I'm Dominican. So off and motherfucking so on. And African American. Elon Musk is what you consider African American. Continental Africans can come here and say they are African Americans, but they are not Black Americans. But we could all be lumped into this bag, all lumped up together. But they can literally separate themselves or delineate themselves culturally, which they do. So by us making sure we identify so we don't get this thing mixed up and identify ourselves as descendants of freedmen, Black Americans, or foundational Black Americans. That is a distinctive group. Look, okay, Black Americans, African Americans, minorities. So if you say minorities, there's different types of minorities. You could be talking about Hispanics. You could be talking about Caribbeans. You could be talking about foundational Black Americans. You could be talking about white women. They are minorities. Asian, they are minorities, but they definitely above damn near the Anglos at this point. It's just a little bit, but they still almost neck and neck with them. At the end of the day, these people have distinctive cultural identifiers, if you will. Everybody distinctive, labeled under this umbrella of minority, but they are a distinctive group culturally. But the only one that has to be lumped in on all levels of everybody is the Black American. They can cling on to us. It's like we don't supposed to have a distinctive culture by themselves. You understand what I'm saying? But to everybody else, they identify us as different. So that's what we have done. Identified ourselves as the people who are not immigrants, the people who built this country. And we identify and classify ourselves as foundational Black Americans. That leaves no room for any remixing or anybody jumping in and clinging on to. Culturally, it's not your culture. So don't get mad. Let me see if anybody want to jump on the panel real quick before I get out of here, because I'm definitely getting up out of here for sure. Definitely getting up out of here. If anybody want to jump on real quick, we can do a quick panel and then we ghost. But everybody, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you share. It's not going to kill you. Please make sure you share. And then we go to this. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play this whole one. And I might have to edit this out anyway. I might have to edit this out this live. So it's good that y'all seeing it now. But depending on what it says at the end of this live, I might have to edit this all out anyway. So this one is only 3 minutes. If anybody want to jump on the panel, go ahead. It's right there. All right. Let's go here, man.
If you go to Mexico and turn on the TV and look at the celebrities, you'll start to notice a trend. Nearly all the white and light-skinned Mexicans are famous. I swear when I say I've seen more Mexicans on TV and on the internet that fit this demographic than just seeing a random white-skinned Mexican in the street, and I literally lived in Mexico City, one of the biggest cities in the world. Of course, most of the world is obsessed with race and beauty standards, whether we like it or not, but where does this obsession for clear eyes, lighter skin, and looking overall European come from? Currently, Mexico has more than 128 million people, with claims that as little as 9% of the population is even white. Now, that's close to 12 million people, but it's safe to say that this group is definitely a minority. If you weren't also aware, Mexico has several different minority groups that speak indigenous languages and have their own cultures, which are also usually not the...
Well, it's just basically trying to say how obsessed they are with white people and all that. Let me go to the Costa system. I'm just gonna play probably 5 minutes of this, and that's it.
Great content needs a great audience, like Santa Claus needs cookies. What? No cookies for...
And I know for sure I'm gonna have to edit these videos out.
Later be called Mexico, where
Welcome to Mexico Unexplained, where we will explore the magic, the mysteries, and the miracles of Mexico. This series presents information based partly on your host, Robert Bitto.
Welcome, and muy bienvenidos to episode number 238 of Mexico Unexplained, where we examine the magic, the mysteries, and the miracles of Mexico. I'm your host, Robert Bitto. In colonial Mexico in the late 1600s, if a Spanish person had a child with an indigenous woman, the child would be considered mestizo. If that same Spanish man married a woman of African descent, their child would be called mulatto. If the mestizo married an indigenous person, their three-quarter indigenous child would be considered a coyote. However, if that same mestizo married a European, their child of one-quarter indigenous blood would be called a castizo. If that castizo then married a Spaniard, their child with only 1/8 indigenous background would be classified as Español. But if that castizo married a half-Spanish, half-native mestizo, their children would be called chamizos. That mulatto mentioned earlier, well, if he decided to marry an indigenous woman, their offspring would be called a chino cambujo. That's not to be confused with a lobo, who has 3 indigenous grandparents and that one grandparent of African descent. And there were 2 types of Spaniards too, peninsulares, who were born in Spain, and criollos, who were born in the New World, which was an important distinction. Did you get all that? There will be a test at the end of this episode. The staggering number of racial classifications found in Mexico by the end of the 1600s did not always exist. In its newly conquered lands in the New World, the Spanish crown established two separate legal and social systems for Europeans and the indigenous. The República de Indios included all the laws and expectations made of indigenous people, which was incredibly lengthy and detailed. While newly conquered natives of the country that would later be called Mexico were forced to pay tribute to the crown, they were considered born innocent and not subject to the rigors of the Holy Inquisition. This set of laws recognized indigenous titles of nobility and gave special privileges to certain native groups that helped in the conquest of the Aztec Empire. Tlaxcalans, for example, could ride horses and carry firearms, when most natives of colonial Mexico were forbidden to do so. Although not punishable in a legal sense, indigenous people were also prohibited from wearing certain articles of European clothing. The Spanish of New Spain and their descendants were subject to the laws under the counterpart of the República de Indios, called the República de Españoles. Spaniards and their descendants had their separate laws and social rules. While the Españoles were not required to pay tribute to the crown, they were subject to the Inquisition. The two separate legal systems worked for a while, and with generations of...
Y'all get the picture. This documentary, I've been speaking about this for a long time. I finally found it. I'm going to play some of it, but I'm going to put the link in the chat. When I get off, y'all watch the rest of this for the rest of the night. I haven't watched this in a minute, and I think I'm going to watch this when I get off. I don't know if y'all remember when I talked about the black grandmother in the closet. This has been up for over 10 years. It says 10 years, but it's been over longer than that. The black grandmother in the closet is something that everybody needs to watch. Everybody needs to watch this. I haven't watched this in so many years. I've talked about this quite a few times. It's been a long time since I mentioned it, but I done brung this up many years ago. Some years ago, excuse me.
This was me, struggling to keep up with posting.
I'm going to put the link in the chat right now, y'all. Y'all need to check this out. And Hispanics too. Y'all need to watch this. And I know I'm going to have to edit this out. So when you see it up later on and you don't see the chat, this is why. But I needed to play these videos anyway. But check it out.
Those African roots are becoming more visible.
Blacks are here now, and they are demanding that their rights be recognized.
Mexico and Peru, the black grandma in the closet, black in Latin America.
African origin.
I've noticed some people will say buenos dias instead of buenos dias. And I thought, what's wrong with you? You
know what? I'm going to leave that one right there. And I ain't going to do too much because I don't know what's going to happen behind that. Y'all literally go watch this. If y'all haven't seen it, you'll get a full understanding. That is the YouTube video. Watch that. I haven't watched this in many, many, many years. I swear. I ain't watched this in many years. My lighting is bad. But and my teeth starting to hurt again. So too much light right now, that shit bothering me. My teeth starting to act up again. And I gotta get my teeth pulled. With that being said, everybody, I thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back on in a couple of days. Please make sure you follow me right now on Instagram. Let me put my link in there. A lot of y'all did too, because I see it popping up now. Thank y'all. But let me put that link back in there again. Please follow me on TikTok. The link is right there. Please go follow me right now. I could turn the light on. I'm all right. Woo, shit. But anyway, in conclusion, I need everybody to thank you, American King, for life. Please make sure that you share this video, this broadcast. Everybody, please share it. Gladly appreciate it. I'm going to end by saying this again. This is not the rubbing in your face or anything like that. This is because the time has come. And we are tired of being a doormat for everybody. Plain and simple. No more, no less. And we have been used and abused by many people for many decades. Just been used as their mouthpiece, as a stepping stool to use to get rich. And we just see the play. And we are understanding that we are all we have. All we have is ourselves. We have no friends. We have no friends. We are inviting everybody to the cookout. We are giving too many people the leeway to say nigga. We are giving away these nigga cards all over the place and having people feel comfortable that they could just say nigga all the fucking time. We done gave so many nigga cards out. Everybody has a goal. Every culture has a destiny. Every culture has to protect their culture. Everybody really protects their culture. But somehow our culture has to be open for everybody because they feel like we don't know who we are. People feel like we the lost, almost like the lost tribe of Shabazz. No pun intended, because I respect my Muslim brothers. But the most influential people that paved the way is being looked at as a lost people that don't know their way. It's almost like they know we have something, but we don't know what to do with it. So they know what to do with it. They see the power that we have, but we don't utilize it. So many things that people look at us, but they know once we on cold, they know it's over. You know what I mean? So it's like we are the diamond. We are the rose that grew through the concrete. But everybody is able to smell our fragrance from our rose besides us. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm just flowing here. And just to end this live, we woke up and it's never going anywhere. If our truths and us getting our shit together make other people feel uncomfortable, then that's on you. Y'all make sure y'all hire your own. Y'all make sure y'all do for your own. And we don't supposed to do for ourselves. We're supposed to just help everybody. And we've been doing this for too long. Sorry. Kitchen's closed. We fuck with y'all. The love is there because we all have experience with other cultures that we grew up with. So the love is there. I fucks with y'all. But at the end of the day, I love my people more. I have to protect our culture. We have to protect it. And we tired of being used. And I just hope that all of us that's on code now use this to our advantage to be economically strong. Thank you, little mama. I appreciate that. I would just hope that you put it on the Cash App. I'm not trying to be a dick face. You know I'm not a dick. Just that $20 right there. I ain't seeing that shit, but I do respect it, and I am grateful. Thank you, sweetie. I really do appreciate it. But I'd rather be my Cash App. $ Mike Larry 16. I deserve it. But economically, our people have to come together. We are on this wave. We are on this big wave. We are changing the paradigm. We are shifting the paradigm. It is a paradigm shift, but we have to economically take advantage of this wave. economically, and showing each other love. Love. Period. We may not agree on everything. We're not going to agree on everything. You're going to have different religions, different beliefs. You're going to have certain different views on things, but we can't understand that we are under attack on so many levels. The common things that we agree on, we should just go from there. Like Marcus Garvey said, leave your religion and stuff at the door. Leave that shit at the door. Once we get where we need to be, then we can have these religion discussions, who came first or whatever. That shit ain't nothing but a division. The things that we don't agree on, keep that shit at the door. We have a bigger issue at hand, and it involves our cultural existence. Plain and simple. Wake the fuck up. That is all I have to say. This is not a hate live. This is not a fuck you Hispanic live, or fuck you African, or fuck you Caribbean live. No, it's not. Y'all know what to do with y'all culture, and y'all doing it. Y'all sticking for self. Salute. It's time for us to do the same thing. With that being said, my FBAs, my Black Americans, love y'all. Let's ride this wave. Stay on code. And let's get our shit together, because we have no friends at all. Peace, man.